It feels like it's the end of an era because I've been playing this all year so far. 3 months, 12 streams, but I think it'll be a good ending. I think you'll enjoy it very much. So, oh, I timed that poorly. 3, 2, 1. Hello everybody, welcome to the stream. It is the Biendeo stream today on this fine 24th of March 2025. I hope you're having a wonderful week. We'll have a wonderful week ahead of you. I think I've always said my weeks are stressful, but I kind of came to an internal decision, and there's less stress. Once you're very, very, confident. I always say, go with your gut feeling on things. This is a Biendeo. No, you don't have to worry. No. But there's a gut feeling. Oh, it's outside of streams as well. It doesn't affect anyone else but me. But yeah, let's dive into it. Let's dive into Doom. Here we go. I would like to also thank this stream to dedicate the stream to Amazon. That is true. It's not a negative thing. It's a change of thing, but I'd like to dedicate the stream to Amazon for trying to deliver Xenoblade Chronicles X to my house at 10:48 p.m. last night. Clearly, I wasn't awake. So, anyways, in the last stream, we started the first half of Legacy of Rust, and we've done all the other stuff in the 10 streams before that. So, Legacy of Rust is the 2024 episodes. Oh yeah, hopefully it gets to me. It's still at JB Hi-Fi, but it is sold out at Amazon. So, yeah. We're gonna do the Counterfeit Eden. The very, 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 very last part of any official Doom release. At least as part of this. Legacy of Rust. Okay. But yeah, let's dive into it. We start off with the Second Coming. Because we've come for the second time. I remember this level starts off with pain and suffering because it has one of my favorite features, which is chain gunners everywhere. But 8 more levels, exactly. 8 more levels, and then we're done with Doom for the perceivable future, at least. Let's see where we're taking this. And yeah, the secret exit for the secret level is out of level 3. So I do remember this level being quite like a meme at first. I do remember that happening. You're like, oh look, super shoddy. Not today. My lifestyle determines my death style. That is almost the stream title. I picked a different Metallica song. I couldn't do Master of Puppets because I already did Master of Puppets for one of the Muppet streams. So, but there's a Fight Fire with Fire song somewhere in the soundtrack. So I think that's kind of it. I think we sort of ran through every single song otherwise. So I really need to expose. I've got the stream music playlist on Spotify, and I need to put that on YouTube. Oh, I need the key. Okay, we're just gonna leave. I know that prompted me right there. Oh, just grab it right there. Hi there. How you doing? I'm never gonna be able to get that super shoddy, am I? The music is still a vibe. Oh, come on, no. Come on, Pistol. You gotta hit him, Pistol. You gotta do my work for me. How many enemies? We got 93, which is not an insane number, but it definitely is a fair bit when you're starting off with a pistol and not very much ammo. There's a med kit. I might just duck out, because I've got the red key now. Oh, that's a good sound. Ooh. Let's see if we can somehow make our way through. Did Tom fall in? No. It's all hold on, tab out. This is all Zaysa doing all the music on this. So big props to him because he also did some of the maps. Oh, that's fun. That's fun. Constantly getting pushed. This map, there is no rest. Multi-talented. Exactly. people who can do their own maps and also make their own music, you know, like big props. And I've definitely tried to be in those footsteps, although I'm not sure if I'm if I've ever succeeded at that. I don't know. Oh my gosh, he's darting back and forth there. No rest for the wind. Exactly. Step up our blood fall, or it's Kool-Aid. One of the two. Oh, we're out. We're out of punch. That's okay. We got a bit more ammo going on, as well as also building some shortcuts to lead back. So up here, I believe you can do. Well, we can go for that that armor at least. But yeah, no, music is a vibe as always. And yeah, I don't know. It feels like there's a breath of fresh air, a breath of, you know, like the ability to start something new coming up. So that's all good. Definitely, it's a internal feeling. I think I've always been like, you know, chatting about very indirectly about my work, and I do. What's the term? There's a layer of privacy and confidentiality in terms of don't announce that you don't like things happening at your work in an otherwise public forum. You know what I mean? But I don't know. There's a certain degree of like, hey, you know, like I personally am like dealing with the, how do I put it? How do I put it in a way that's like not just like rambly or venting or whatever? Work gets tricky. Stuff gets pinned on you, and you're like, what are you? You know, it's a chain of things happening. Oh, hi there. Oh, I thought that was an enemy. These guys are going to be ruining my day. Point is, though, is that I'm dealing with that, so that's all good. But I did have some good game experiences in the meantime, and we've definitely got a bunch of stories to talk about. Okay, we've got our rockets, so that's a good sign. We have a lost soul that's taking forever. What are your feelings? Well, I think I've probably already mentioned my two pieces. My 2 cents on that. But if they announce a price, I really hope it's not $300. I'm optimistically thinking it might be a little. Actually, no, 300 should be okay. 300 should be okay. Because in Australian conversion, it's, well, lots of Australian conversions these days for US currency is literally double, which isn't quite fun. So 300 US would be 600 Australian, maybe even worse. Hi there, fellas. They're chilling up there. There you go. This is not where you want to be. Yeah, that's not that door, the other one. Okay, let's try and fit back there. Yeah. Does this door mean anything? Yeah, this is on the other side. Oh. There we go. I would love to see new features. If they have a web browser, happy days. I just think that it's kind of like, you gotta have one, right? Like, why not, you know? But other than that, I am just sort of expecting it to be a game player. Like, it plays games, and that's kind of it. I'm not expecting really anything too fancy, too flush. I'm wandering around a bit here. Greetings, Blub. Follow-up to the last stream. Ooh, let me know about that. These guys are like... Oh, I was like, hold on, I've got rockets. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Yeah, it does hinge on the games, but also it's very much a, you know, a better Switch. And I think a lot of people are naturally, and probably myself included, are just naturally going to buy, as the flag removed, all our, yeah, actually all our souls, and also all source ports, or is it just the regular ones? Because I definitely know if you play some of these in GZ Doom, you're going to get different enemy counts as well, which is always an interesting one. Oh, that's fun. Oh, gosh, that's a bit of a chaotic kind of room here. Okay. Yeah, I am expecting the Switch 2 to just be, like, people will buy it for just being a better Switch. And that is perfectly fine. This area is a bit cozy when you've only got the shotgun. There we go, we got through it. Mostly through it. There we go. Doomwiki, is that a... Oh, hi there. Well, that's fun. The alternative is console. Well, yeah. It obviously, and yeah, all consoles hinge on the games, and it absolutely baffles me, like, what on earth Sony is doing other than just funding games, which I think is a perfectly fair move. There we go. I think I might have been hitting that. Yeah, I was hitting that guy all the time. I was like, how come that guy still took a few more hits? And we still got one more chilling up there, or two more chilling up there. Let's just ignore him. Also, hi, it's another one of these maps, isn't it? Think about it, this is the starting room. He's just been there the whole time. Just haven't noticed. Yeah, I was like, is there a Spectre right there? Overfunding game. Well, yeah. How much money do you think? I know, punching bag, but we gotta rip on Assassin's Creed for a hot second. This stream as well. Only a little bit. Only a little bit of a hot second. Okay, so this is down here, but like, is this all just? They put slow in my lava. They put molasses in my lava. Biblically accurate lava, I guess. So that just led back down. I have no idea how to get in there. First level, by the way. Hector, the guy behind Ultra Kill, uploaded almost 2 hours on his learnings in game design. Very nice, very nice. I do like very open game development. Let's see, let's navigate back down to here, because there's a bunch of stuff happening here, like whatever's going on with this wall. Kind of like opened up ever so slightly, but I have no idea how to fully open that up. And a part of me feels like there should be some sort of incentive for... Oh, there's another Spectre just chilling down here. I can't even see him. There should be some... Oh, that's a bit interesting as well. There should be some incentive for me coming down here, though, other than looking at that kind of close up. Not an insignificant number of people. Well, yeah. Okay, so... Alright, let's dive into that one. I think that as a person who has never played an Assassin's Creed game, but I have played Far Cry 3, so I will just use that as my my Ubisoft example. And also I played Watch Dogs, and I didn't enjoy Watch Dogs very much. And I also am very upset that Rayman Legends got delayed at launch. And I am a proud owner of the crew, and I haven't played the crew, but now I can't. And I played an hour of Immortals Phoenix Rising, I forgot the name of the game. Ultra Kill is a good example of guiding players to the fun way to play a game but not punishing you for playing different. I mean, the game was announced on a site called Devil May Quake, so we see the influences. I am currently a little stuck here, because I've just been wandering around going like, I'm not too sure where to go. This area makes me feel like I'm meant to have grabbed a key as I've gone up here. There's 8 secrets as well. Good luck if you find them. Like, I opened up that little room there. And this is open up. Follows you and rate your music. Very nice. Very nice. And then this just puts you down here. So unless the secret involves saying hi to the Cyber Demon first up, and or jumping down a ledge. I don't think that was the case though. Oh, I remember last time as well, I just like blanked out on that. Oh, okay. And last time, meaning the first time I played this, I just like never looked right because the cyber demon's to my left. Why would I ever look right? That raises that. That allows you to do a jump, sort of. Oh, there's even a ledge there. Aye. And now we're up here on this higher ledge, ready to face the world. Or at least say hi to a shock trooper here. He didn't even get a chance. Ah! Seriously, that was a full health, freaking just, it's all lost. It's just so reviewed every Bull of Heaven release. Very nice. Well, I lost all my health again. I am gonna need it. There is a cyber demon. Where's he gone? Whoop. There you go. So close. It's a Ubisoft game. Yeah, I mean, not everything that Ubisoft produces is garbage, and honestly as well, the Assassin's Creed discussion is definitely, I cannot tell you that the game is garbage, or not, because I haven't played it. And I think every game should always be to that standard of, if you haven't played it, you can't tell me that it's bad. You can certainly tell me you think it's bad and you don't want to play it. Like, sorry, that's a bit of phrasing, but you know what I mean. It's like, if Remember these guys? Oh, that was entirely a bait room as well. Oh, he's not behind me, is he? No, oh, they're all behind me. They're all over. Okay. We reached 2 million play. Oh, yeah, exactly. Yeah, they're talking about, like, lifetime players. I'm on fire! Gosh, tricky room. But yeah, so let's start off by saying that, anyone who's using... I don't think, like, it's really that meaningful to gloat over the success and or the failure of a game. And especially as well, we have had so many games come out where it's like, oh, you know, like both narratives happen at the same time. People saying that a certain game flops, and then it's like people saying a certain game did really well. I think a great example would have been the new Dragon Age from last year, because there were some people going, oh, the game's doing really, really well, it's got lots of sales, and the critical reviews are great. And there's other people going, literally no one's playing it on Steam. I'm like, I'm gonna need some stairs, bro. Also, did that open up for a short amount of time? It paused it up them. Oh, exactly. So, okay. So first of all, companies are always going to show what's good for them. Saying that a game is doing well is way better than saying that a game is not doing well. So you're going to do that. You're going to lie about your numbers every time. I commented on Nvidia doing this last week with their with their Blackwell sales numbers, and they showed off that oh, you know, like the sales are like nearly double at the same time. You know, the same, like, 5 weeks in the release cycle of the Ada generation, the 4000s. And it's like, yeah, the 4090 was the only card out for so much of that time. The 4080 wasn't out until, yeah, 5 weeks or 4 weeks later. Meanwhile, the 5080 and the 5090 came out the same day, and the 5070 Ti and 5070 were also out, like, pretty quick. So it's just like, you know, it's a bit of number fudging. Oh yeah, I forgot. We've got this as well. Seriously, this map just keeps on giving. Did you want a freaking neon red freaking LED maze? Revenant kind of chasing maze. It's chilling in there as well. Oh, come on. Oh. Okay, don't be an idiot like me. I'll just say I'm distracted by the lovely glowing walls. It is a cool effect though, I love it. And it's all, air quotes, vanilla Doom. Like, it is using its own textures now, but I think it's an effect that like you can do. You can do the dimming lights with wall text, so you can do this kind of glowy floor because it's just a red wall. It looks like mist, but it's actually just how the lighting in the game works. And he's just down there. Hold on, he's gonna figure out his way to. There you go. I was like, he's gonna know how to navigate around here. There you go. Very fun effect. Want to grab a yellow skull. And we did get a double shotty, so that's all good. Can I get the flamethrower in this level? That would be a good question. Oh, this guy's still chilling up here, isn't he? So are you, apparently. There you go. But yeah, no, I think people shouldn't necessarily gloat over the success and or failure of a game, especially for one that like we're not playing. I think, one, because if you truly didn't want a game to succeed, you would stop talking about it. And I don't really want games to not succeed as a general statement. But I do want games with microtransactions to not do that well. Read your SteamDB. Is it the best resource? Yeah, it's not quite the best resource. Also, you're waiting for it. You had to do it at some point, right? Yeah. Whew, you got no clue. I got no clue where the flamethrower like pickup is. Because hold on, let's just back up, circle back for a hot moment. But yeah, no, Telefragger, Cyber Demon in the first map, very nice. I'll take a hot moment looking back for the flamethrower, because the only thing I can think of is it's this blue switch that I never went down. Oh, I get it. Now it can't kill you because you've got the invuln. That's a cheeky, clever one right there. There we go. Look at that. I figured that one out. Exactly. 30 ammo is not very much. I think I need a backpack. But yeah, it does set a precedent, and certainly I think people and okay, so in the way that I keep going, okay, you shouldn't want games to fail as a general statement. You shouldn't want games to fail. I mean, I want games to be better, and I'm not going to buy games if they don't appeal to me. And certainly Assassin's Creed, isn't appealing to me, and maybe for a bunch of people it doesn't appeal to them. Let's get the heck out, because I got what I needed there. So. To the falsehood. We got 291 enemies in this one. We've got a few enemies, don't we? Got very funky music as well. But that being said, yeah, like, feel free to not buy games for any reason you particularly don't want to buy them for. Like, if you think it's like, oh, I don't like it because of the microtransactions, that is Lord Hoods, yes, false, that's his name. People should feel free to, buy games or not buy games for any reason, and I don't think there should be any, massive pressure to just be like, oh, you gotta buy this game, and I hate this reasoning as well. Buy this game because otherwise the company will not think that you'd want to buy, other games of that franchise or something like that. Yeah, exactly, fandom wars. And it's like, most people make statements like that are not part of big companies, and also even if you are in a big company, you don't know this company, and if you are in that company, technically aren't you marketing at that point? Ooh. So no one truly knows what exactly is going to drive the market in the right way, other than just like literally be explicit. Hey, I like games, I don't like what you've done in this game, I would buy other games if you didn't do that. Like, just how about let's be like that, and perhaps sales numbers do speak more than other things, but I'm not going to buy games and drive, sales numbers to try and make a point, you know what I mean? Like, I want to buy the games that I want to play, that kind of stuff. If companies, I will direct this at the Kakogals, exactly. We didn't have any on the previous level. No Kakos, no Archviles, no Pain Elementals. I love the... Oh boy, we got a scenario in here. Let's see if we can get some infighting going on. Okay, that's not how you do it. Let's get it going. Let's get it going. Oops. Don't touch the fire. He's having a fun time there, isn't he? Sometimes an indie game... well, yeah, okay, indie games are very... No, sorry, not very different, as in, like... The philosophy is still the same with an indie game. It should be that, like, this is a game that, you know, you enjoy. I think indie games, you generally accept its rougher parts a bit more, depending on... I guess the price of the game is obviously less, but also the budget behind it. Although I'd usually say games should be priced accordingly. And fortunately, big budget games don't, you know, like when they compete at $90, they are a very different price piece to $30 games. And I prefer playing more slightly shocking $30 games than one potentially shocking, like, big AAA game, if that makes sense. I feel a bit safer with just multiple different games in general. Oh, there's the bot. There's the bot every time. That was a good, yeah. Purposefully having... Oh, exactly, yeah. I mean, like, we're at this point where the microtransactions talk is like, oh my gosh, like, we're still here. We're still at this point where we have to keep talking about how, like, this game is, like... I don't even know what they charge you for. I think it's more, less I know about that game, the better, but... Oh, I got a bit of a sniffle, oh no. It always builds up. Indies are small enough to where that matters. Oh, exactly, yeah. That's not to say that every indie game is a saint either. Just keep your eyes peeled as well. Okay, I've just been wandering around for a bunch. Maybe I should go up somewhere where there's an enemy chilling. There we go. This seems like a bit more of a lucrative... Oh, yeah, I was like, what's happening there? But yeah, the sales numbers for Assassin's Creed Shadows is not known, actually, because if you take their tweets at face value, they're actually telling you that there are 2 million people who have played the game. Now, every single person who has... Oh, sorry. If you're an investor, you know, you should be very careful, and I think this is a very, very pertinent point. It's a sweeping generalization, but that happens. Yeah, exactly, but that's why I'm like, one, there's way too many games out there to, you know, be doing quick purchases, or like check out this thing, and then just like not go into detail. You can as a consumer, it pays to be a bit patient. Not to say you shouldn't buy games at day one, but there's no reason to buy like games right away if you know that, you know, you could hear more about them. I've already played Xenoblade X. I want to play it again, and I want a Switch version with the first-person cockpit view. So, yes, pretty obvious why they did it. I mean, to be fair though, the sales could have been good, and they still would have done that. Like, it's just kind of bigger number, better. But yeah, so okay, for those who don't suspect anything when they say sales number, so also when they don't say the sales number, if I say there are 2 million people playing my game, but I don't tell you how many people have bought the game, you're like, oh, well, how can you play the game not through sales? So first of all, free copies. They have given out copies directly on their social media. Influencers who also get free copies. It's a bit of a tricky area. I would like a little more health, but that's also a bit of me going a bit aggressive here. Too many dudes with projectiles. Also, on top of that, Ubisoft Plus, the graphics cards ones as well, where it's like if you bought a 9800 X3D in the past 3 months, which is a lot of people, then you may own the game. And if you've booted it up, then congrats, you are part of Ubisoft's 2 million club. Insidiously, you know what's a dangerous like figure as well? Pirated sales, or pirated versions. The number of people who potentially boot up a game that has telemetry, but they don't check for a sale, they check that it just sends a request. It's like, hey, this person's playing the game. One, if you're, air quotes, if you're pirating a game, just be warned that sometimes that does happen. And two, yeah, Ubisoft, good call, man, because literally, you can't even measure that, or you can't even indirectly say that it's part of a promotion. It's like, it's literally a pirated sale. It's a sale you didn't make, and you're still just casually going to include that to say, hey, so many people are interested in your game. That's completely their prerogative to make, but that's why you gotta be careful about that number, because, like, what does it actually mean? Also, hi, I should probably say hi to this guy right here. Everyone's favorite enemy. I hate him. I mean, he's not that bad, but he's just chilling there. Get him out of there. Get him out of there. Oh, exactly. And this is a double standard where I will say, grain of salt what I'm just saying here, because in theory, piracy can count. In practice, we don't know if that number actually is including piracy. And if Ubisoft had a bit of a spine, they would probably not be including it, which makes sense. But I'm just saying it's not unheard of. It's not unheard of for a company to use the piracy numbers to boost the air quotes popularity of their game. Or, you know, we've seen companies just not care about piracy, because the more people using a thing, the better support they actually do get at the end of the day. Cough, cough, Windows. But yeah, you gotta be a little careful about that kind of stuff. But at the end of the day, yeah, we don't actually know about the sales of the game. We did get that EU study on piracy. Which one was that one? That was the... Where do we go from here? I've got these various pathways, but I think I need a key card. And nothing seems to be jumping out at me, so... Oh! More stairs. 8 minutes already. Oh my gosh, I'm going to be taking forever in some of these levels. Are these doors? Is this a door? No. Okay, I've just wandered around and no key again. We've got a red key, which leads to a soul sphere. We've got red key here. I remember both of those lining up. I don't suppose there's something on here. The one they showed piracy boost sales. Oh, yeah. I remember something like that. Oh, that's a fun little mega armor just chilling up there. I remember seeing that one, and yeah, it's and to be fair, like, I would definitely say it does depend. I think there are cases out there where piracy has destroyed a game, but I mean, the easy answer I've seen a lot of people give is just, gosh, yeah, I've just been wandering around a bunch. Oh yeah. Thank you, specific EU parliamentary member. Okay, I'm just wandering around, man. I'm gonna need one of these keycards eventually. I assume that raised this bridge, because it would make sense that it's right here, or this wall. This triggered that opened up the far wall, and then it would make sense that there's a keycard, like in here somewhere. Like there, for example. Can I somehow work my way into there? Looks like I almost could, but I got a hunch as well. If I'm down over here on this side, no, this is just more of that. But you can't. Oh, wait. There you go. That probably works a bit better. There you go. That makes a lot more sense. There we go. Okay. Well, yeah. Because at the end of the day, like, you know, when. And here's the thing, when a company says, oh, piracy hurts sales, but then it doesn't, what is the real reason? And I think the real reason is that it does undermine copyright law if you're not enforcing that, which ironically is like, you know, why? What is happening here? I think there is a curve. There is definitely a curve where you can have too much piracy, but, you know, companies, one, feel so much better if it's just like, it's not a curve, it's just like, all piracy is illegal. There you go. I think you as a consumer, your time is much more valuable than you think. And don't be playing like stuff that's just like bland or whatever. If Assassin's Creed is too expensive, Don't bother, bro. You could be playing Doom. Kefabi. I don't know what Kefabi means. I just know that it's one of the songs off the Fibel's Glock album from last year. Alright, let's hop down. Oh, I'm getting chomped. Let's see if we can get these fellas before any... Oh my gosh, they're everywhere. Okay. I'm gonna get a definition. Thank you, my man. Pretty sure it's one of the songs off that album. It's got this really fun, long, like, kind of build-up outro. I always love the songs that have that that kind of like Doppler siren kind of thing. This is the second level. This is the second level, to be fair. But the opener was a bit like, whoa, I'm like crimping on ammo the whole time. Okay, I need to figure out where I need to go. Because I'm running out of... Oh, maybe pulling the switch would help. Professional wrestling. Ooh. There you go. Check out this walkway I've just uncovered. As well as also an option for a flamethrower. Ouch. There you go. Okay. So, it's for show. Taking a shot in case. Oh, I shouldn't have alerted him. But yeah, I think, I mean, one, anything you see out of an official Ubisoft account is 100% for show. Even showing the game with bugs, I think, honestly, you know, could have been somewhat a marketing ploy. Oh, that's a fun, just feeling that come up again. Yeah. Okay, hold on. We're gonna need to activate this little sphincter and then release the Archie. Wherever he's gone. There he is. Alright, see ya. There you go. Get out of there. Yeah, exactly. This kind of stuff, like I do hate guerrilla marketing. I do hate like proper like outrage kind of marketing, and it happens. It happens all the time, and easiest thing is just, yeah, if anyone's like sponsored or whatever, like don't go for it or whatever. Oh no, sorry, not don't go for anything sponsored, but just like, you know, keep it in the back of your mind of like whatever's happening here is somewhat at the behest of the company behind it. So what I'm upset about with the Assassin's Creed is, one, the microtransactions, two, the sort of hilarious kind of design over, I guess, faults I've seen. Things like there's a bunch of enemies that just don't swing down. They don't attack down hard enough. I think I did see a comment where it's like, well, you know, if you like stealth, then you're not going to like half the game, because you're going to have a guy who can't, like, dodge anything. And if you like blocking, you're not going to like half the game because you got a guy who doesn't block. You just literally cannot. And if you like Assassin's Creed, you got to turn on that setting that actually ignores the whole, like, enemies can't, you know, your level is too low to one-hit this enemy or something like that. Which seems a bit odd. That seems like it's such a Assassin's Creed staple, and now it's just like, it's a numbers game. It's like, oh, why? Pacing? Yeah. Now, I might be seeing like very cherry-picked examples, so I'm not going to exactly say that this represents the whole game, but I definitely say it represents me not buying the game. Ubi Booby, you gotta make games that I'd be interested in, and unfortunately, you haven't released a Rayman game in 12 years, so the phone games don't count. I'm not counting the phone games. So I don't. You guys have phones, don't you? No, I don't play games on my phone. Come on, Ubi. You could bring the crew back up, though. But you're not going to get another sale out of me. I already bought that game. How convenient as well. Look at this red... That's a fun sound, isn't it? Oh, they do look fine, but I want to sit down and use a controller. And just if you real talk, what stops you from selling the phone games on Steam? Come on, guys. They're having a bit of a barbecue out there, aren't they? We're having scorched him tonight. It's interesting fighting these guys and they don't dash at you. It just feels like way more fair than it typically is. Yeah, Diablo Immortal being a leech. Well, yeah, I mean, the sad part is that Diablo Immortal made $1 bajillion. So, as much as I complain, it's like, you know, I don't blame Ubisoft. I don't blame Ubisoft, or really anyone, for chasing that kind of stuff because it works sometimes. Sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes. What do you think, auto runners? Your only command is to jump. Well, I don't hate them, but again, it's just like one. I'd like to use my whole body to sort of play some games sometimes. Not as in motion controls, but just as in like sometimes a jumper feels a bit too like simple for me. Like I'm not that brain off all the time. I don't hate it, but just like yeah, like why can't this be sold on other platforms or at least Steam? You know, like at least Steam. I'm a Connect fan. Oh yeah. Oh, sorry, your chat. The mappers who made this probably think you're a Doom veteran. That is true. That is true. And to be fair as well, after playing like all the other stuff, you probably should be a Doom veteran by this point. But I like that. I like that. Other than this guy is getting the one up on me. That's not very kind of him. I'm not having a fun time through this room, I'll tell you that. Let's have another crack. Nearly at the end, though. Nearly at the end. Yeah, I worry I'm about to get to that point where I have more people than chat I can read, which is going to be a bit unfortunate, but I'll try my best. And yeah, feel free to poke me. Like, don't feel bad if you poke me and I hadn't read out your message. Fortunately, we're not at that stage, but I will say YouTube has been plugging my old 2007 videos again, and so like the subscriber count and all that is like bumping up again. So I've had like 100 subs in the past like 3 weeks, and it's like in the grand scheme of 2,000 subs over 17 years, 3 weeks getting 100 seems like a pretty good number. That seems like a kerfuffle, ain't it? Mario and Rabbids. Yeah, maybe. I did buy Mario and Rabbids. The first one. I haven't gotten the second one. I would probably prefer to beat the first one. He's still there? He is still there. There you go. Now let's see if we can get these chaps a good angle. There you go. There you go. Made in Italy. I always love that about Ubisoft as well, is the fact that they have like so many like different studios that like in a conversation it's always just like Ubisoft, you know, like the unfathomable entity, and then it's just like, oh, you know, like there's various parts of Ubisoft. I know, you know, the closed various England ones, Italians do it better. Maybe. Although France's Nadio, which is a great segue because I beat Trackmania DS today. Nadio didn't make that one. That was by is it Firebrand Studios? Yeah, this is they tried to smush Trackmania onto a DS, and the result is admirable. It's not perfect, and it's certainly a bit too buggy for my likes. You'll find that sometimes you clip the ground a bit, or you don't land right, particularly in the stadium environment. And I think custom maps are maybe a little too small. You can't make them as big as you necessarily want them to be. Do you want the level to end? Oh, what do I mean there? What do I mean? No, we're not doing that. Oh, this is another one. There we go. Just don't let them spawn on me. I think we need to jump down. Okay, so why am I down here? Is it because I need to be in the middle? Not too sure if I can get... Ah, there we go. There we go. Now I have to think of a racing game for the GBA. The Simpsons. We did have the Simpsons Road Rage on GBA. A certain person played that one on stream as well, which is very nice. Look at this big run to the end as well. It's like, oh my gosh. They raised the yellow walls as well, just to show you that, hey, yeah, you know, the yellow door was this way the whole time. I'd love to get in there somehow. How do you get in there? Oh well. Might have to skip it, but yeah. There is a second Trackmania DS game as well. There we go. Oh, bait! I love the quick falling floor every time. Remember in Mass Levels when we had the 30-minute level as well? It's a little bit along those lines. Just a little bit, not too long, but a little bit. I think I remember this one being a bit chaotic because you press the buttons and there'd be more enemies. That's what it was. Yeah. So every time you think you're safe, just unleash more of them. Oh. Hold on. Let's squeeze past this chap. Whoop. Nope, that's not good squeezing. That's not good squeezing. Yeah, the Crazy Taxi clone, yeah. I don't think Firebrand was responsible for that one, but I did play GT Advance 2, which I swear may be actually using the same engine. It feels like it is. It's got that same kind of weird 3D wobbling going on. The teleporting gets me in this one, I tell ya. You know, it might actually be easy to just kill them. Let's just kill them. We're just gonna kill them. Okay, well, it'd be easy to kill them. If I do this right... Oh my gosh, I haven't backed myself into a weird corner, have I? No, we're good. We're okay. We're okay. We might be okay. We support when? Maybe. Oh my gosh, I'm really struggling here, apparently. There you go. Okay, alright. I'm out of that frying pan. I got there in the end. Alright, we're just gonna need to spam this weapon, I guess. Alright, I gotta hit one more button. Now am I free? There you go. There you go. Easy. First try. 4.5 minutes. Who's gutsy enough to do it in 4.5 minutes, though? Disunion! I love the music in this level. Oh, it slaps, it goes. This one has the secret exit, so be warned. You gotta spot the secret exit. Also, just brilliant level design right here, putting a berserk at the beginning of the level. Seriously, it's like players could be leaving a level with no health, and you know that. What's going on there? Alright, let's grab this health. That was a secret, apparently. Look at this little tiny window there. But yeah, so yeah, Trackmania DS, yeah, the physics are a bit weird. I'd probably say it's an interesting release, but certainly don't feel like you got to complete your Trackmania experience by playing it. Probably just buy United. Small hull. It is a small hull. Some of the tracks and the ideas are okay, but ultimately it's a bit too small. Also, hi, we've released couple of oh no, they're outside. We don't let the archviles. We don't let the revenants in. Oh, I could have done better than eating that. Let's. Oh, we can't even let him in. Okay, I just want to get some infighting going on. Let's see if we got this going all right. Yeah, I think we got some good infighting happening here. Okay, you could just spawn some hit scanners on me. Wow, that's a few of them. Seriously, there's 123 enemies in this level, did it say? And it's like, how many of them are in this room? Oh. Hi there. I love the debate of having an Arachnotron out here as well. Just in case, you thought you said, kind of funny over the cycles and not. Oh, exactly. It makes the math a bit easier when the enemies aren't immune to things. There we go. But yeah, at the end of the day as well, Trackmania DS is one of the games on the Retro Achievements Formula 1 event. So if you want to play that one's actually a decent one to beat. Very tricky to master, I'd probably say, so grain of salt if you get through that one. You know it's an easy one to master, GT Advance 2, I might as well talk about that one. I played GT Advance 3, this is a rally one, and it's very easy, so if you want free flags for that, very easy set. I think it's a little overpointed as well, it's like 500 or so points, and it's like, you could be dead in a day. That's an actual really easy racing game. A lot of the target times as well are also quite lofty, I feel. I remember this room like kicking my butt because you've got the sludge here, you've got like a few too many guys on this ledge that's a bit too far to really do anything that meaningful, and then you've got these dudes leaking out around the corner. I'm trying to deal with the dudes on this high ledge, and instead I'm having to deal with the gunk everywhere. So you run through there, you hit the switch, and then... Hi there, Mr. Kako. That was intentional. That was an intentional mister. You're welcome. Plus we got a little ledge now. Now I can hit these guys on my own terms. There we go. But yeah, it's a very funky room, this one. Just got the eyes on the walls and everything. I have some fascination with the GBA. Oh, exactly. So I definitely say GT Advance 2 is more worthwhile of a play. It's not amazing of a game, but the attempt at trying to pull the 3D is nice and admirable. It definitely, like, it's not really 3D. It's definitely it's definitely the kind of like Mode 7 with the height warping or the offsetting. But I like the effects. Yeah, when it comes to like hills and stuff, it just feels a bit odd and funky. I like it. Yeah, PSP and Vita, there's so many great PSP games as well. And I really like that, you know, there weren't a ton of DS games that really were like console games on a handheld. Whereas the PSP was like the first time they actually started really being a thing. That's not to say that you didn't have DS games like that. We had Super Mario 64 DS and Super Mario Advance earlier as well, when you think about it. But it always felt like they were playing catch-up as opposed to, hey, you could actually recreate this game. The only thing with the PSP is that it was noisy because of that disc. Just a little noisy. But noisy nonetheless. Okay. Well, that's a... that is indeed an exit. Let's see. Okay, this ledge makes more sense now that I think about it. Skull. There you go. Stairs. Gonna need a blue key. That seems alright, and hi there. Is that second one gonna teleport into me? Maybe. I love this as well. This little watch the entire Zombieland one. Oh, good old UMD video. That's a fun experience. There you go. Mr. Paney. How you doing? That was intentional as well. Did you know that there's a range of visual novels? As videos? That's actually quite fun as well. Does it make them a novel if they're videos? I'm just curious. But definitely, yeah, Japan definitely has way, like, I'm always envious of that, like, visual novel market and all that jazz, because it's just like, you know, we never really got much stuff like that, but there are a lot of Western releases that they can get as well, and I'm not too sure if I'd exactly trade one for the other. I just want both, you know? I just want my games to be released in Australia. Segue. The new Silent Hill has been refused classification in Australia. So, legally, not meant to be buying it. But is it on stores? I think it's like if a consumer just so happens to buy a game that's refused classification, that's on the stores, right? For selling it to an Australian citizen, not to the Australian citizen for finding a way to exchange goods for it. Or you just buy it in an unrated manner, you know? Okay, they're just flashing down there. Oh. I hate them. I hate them so much. I hate them. I hate them. I hate them. It's the last stream. I gotta vent about them. Okay, we're just going around places. We're nearly 2/3 to the enemies as well. I need a blue key there, so we're gonna actually need to grab that blue key. Since UMD stipulations are strict. Aren't strict rather. Yes. Yes. Nowadays with the internet, you know, like, kind of anything goes. Alright, let's have a crack and run. Here's an interesting one as well. You see this ledge over there. Keep your eyes peeled for that. There's definitely something curious about that. At least yet. At least yet. Maybe it will in the not too distant future, but yeah, for now. Alright, why am I working my way back up here? Because it looks like I've just looped around. I'm hearing a sound, but I think it's just these guys opening that door. So I wandered through here, we wandered around here, and then I went to a switch here, and I pulled it, and I have no idea what it did. It feels like this opened up slightly, but I can't go there. Bit of a niche subset. It is a niche subset, yeah, but I think all games, to some extent, are their own niches, if that makes sense. I know that's a bit of a cop-out answer. But yeah, there's nothing you're meant to do down here. Like, there's the obvious, you know, secret just kind of chilling there. We will address that soon, but just mental noting, after pulling that, where am I intended to be wandering to? Because it seems like I need a blue key. I've been wandering around a bit. Let's head back upstairs, why not? I haven't looked up anything this stream. We've sort of been wandering around and... Okay, there's the blue key. So, there's your goal. I love these eyes in the stairs. Well, it's not like I've really got anywhere else I can go, is it? It's just an excuse to hear this, you know, beat a bit more. Just that strong percussion. Alright, I've got to get up on that ledge. So even the Vita doesn't emulate ULD videos, so once I find a way, you can really play them. Ouch. Oh, this ledge appeared. When did we do that? Oh. Bit of charcoal with that. Alright, let's just grab that key. Yeah, for preservation. I think we'll get there though. Oh, actually, let's activate this one first. So I love this one. It leads you back out here, but then you get your outside bit. You grab this key, and just hearing stuff happen in that room, so you're like, oh, okay. I think there's something neat out here somewhere. Everyone likes an inconspicuous cave, don't they? There you go. I think you needed that to get out. Oh boy. Ooh, it's a freebie as well. Interesting. Oh, I thought that would have been a fun part. You can mod the PSP. That is true. And the nice thing about handhelds is that that's most likely always an option. So yeah. Okay, let's work your way back. And I believe you step in the center. And, yes? No? We don't pull it again, do we? See what's about to happen out there, though. Am my sequence broken? No, right? Something's meant to have gone off by now. I remember standing on the center here. True, you do still need to buy a PSP. I wonder if we'll get FPGAs to help us out a bit sooner. Feels like this is like a switch that didn't raise, but it's original Doom. They kind of programmed that to not raise. Why am I stuck here? Why am I like actually like stuck here? I can strafe on my way out. I've got my yellow key, and I hit the switch off in the far distance, which makes it seem like I could just leave now, right? Hold on, I can quick save here. Yeah, why is this stuck? Why am I don't know why that was a bit jammed, but sure. Yeah, Chaos Room. Everyone likes a good old Chaos Room. Get the heck out of Dodge. There you go. And if your PSP is region free, that means that you're able to play the K-On! Game on the PSP. Oh, that just leads down here. Good thing I got a key. Step on the teleport. Oh boy, you can see where this is going. I like this room, but it's also like, gives me a bit of anxiety. So as you wander over some ledges, things start dipping down more, which is nice because you can get this mega armor. But it's not nice because you need a red key, and the red key's chilling over there, and you gotta survive this room a bit. And you gotta not use that. Don't do that. Don't do that to yourself. I would like to get this key. I would like this key. Thank you. Thank you. Give me the key. Give me the key. Give me the key. Give me the key. Alright, get the heck out. Get the heck out. And then it's like, oh my gosh. At least they're stuck out there. They can't just leak out here. There's no mystery when they exist. There's a ton of UMD videos, yeah, definitely. And it's purely just like an emulated, like, you know, like reason why it, you know, you can't run it, and not because it's not like the GBA video where it's like actual kind of funky hardware. Well, because it's this, but can't do anything more than data. So hopefully not, maybe. Hatches are open. It's a fun, chaotic end here, I'll tell you that. Gosh, these guys are going ham. Hi, Penny Elemental. You want to move a little closer so you can... Okay, no, never mind. Okay. Sony with their memory stick duo and the... what was the other one that they pushed very hard? I guess Blu-ray, but... Blu-ray worked! We used that! Okay, where was the red door? The red door was... outside. All the way back out there. Sony's not actually like the sole developer of Blu-ray as well, are they? I don't know why I was about to say like, isn't Philips involved or something? Visual novels sold in Blu-rays. I like the ones when it's like the adventure games and it's like they're just DVDs. They work on DVD players. Because it's just the menus, it's all that. Yeah. I don't think there's anything fancy going on in there. So the door is out here? It was at the beginning the whole time? Here we go, up the stairs and whatever, that's just chilling there. Okay, cool. But yeah, no, the switch is there. Very nice. And then I love that you get this map here. And the ability to leave, but this should really tell you. Very nice. You got a free hissy as well. So, okay, so we may not be able to free hissy, but certainly there is a secret exit to this level. And I definitely wandered right past it, and you saw it, and I probably hinted that it probably was the secret exit, but I'll show off. The hissy is the Caco Demon. So, not down here actually, let's go out the blue door. And then we can go out the, out here somewhere. So, this is, harken back to episode 3 of Doom. This is a bit of a brutal 4 as well, but what you gotta do is, hopefully have enough health. Okay. I wish I had an invuln or something for this. Because, this is gonna, actually, isn't there an environmental suit in here that I just wandered right past? Or no, I burnt it up. Burnt it up, this one's gonna be a bit of a curious one. Okay. I might be able to do this with 60 health, but this is a proper rocket jump. This is a proper, you need a rocket jump off this ledge, because there's no way to get the momentum to just run that. You need to do the jump. But unfortunately, I'm on 60 health, so it's like, ugh. So I'm gonna try my best here. I'm gonna try my best. Well, I did end up on the ledge, but wasn't quite it. I wonder if you could just, like, pro-run it. I think they've been a bit crafty here. You really can't. Oh, we'll get there, we'll get there. The rocket jump will prevail. We'll get there. Come on, rocket jump. So close, so close. Okay, I'm on the ledge again, but dead. I'm not gonna like Impulse 101 freaking god mode just to do this. We're gonna do this legit. I'm gonna show you, it can be done, right? It does feel like you need an environmental suit from somewhere else though. Alright, I'm gonna take like 5 more cracks at this, and if I just can't seem to land on this, then we're just gonna try and run and find an environmental suit. Because this is a bit chaotic, isn't it? Come on. One more go. One more go. Oops. Not that. That doesn't count. Okay. There's got to be an environmental suit somewhere. I mean, there's bound to be tons of health as well lying around, but somewhere is an environmental suit. There's one. Alright, how do we get up there? That looks like it runs around the outside of the map, does it not? How do I get up there? Oh, how do I get up there? Let's see, if I go up on this ledge, is shooting the eyes a thing? I'm curious, I'm very curious. Okay, don't do that. So close. Can it not be done? Can it not be done up here? Ugh. He does have a fun hurt sound when he's on low health, yeah. Just did that twice. Just jumped off the edge. I swear, oh, come on. There are 2 suits in this room. Am I just blind? Am I just like running straight past them, or are they like hidden? I swear I am just like full blind. Did I just use both suits? Or it could just be you. Yeah. Alright, so I see the one on the high ledge on the left. I think there's one on the other side as well. My idea is I think the wall switch here you can shoot. Maybe? I mean, it seems... Nope. Maybe the eye that you can actually see. No. What? I think we just get it the old-fashioned way, don't we? No? It's a lion switch that doesn't lion. Not this one either. Not that one either. No. And then there's, yeah, that one. Oh, that's right, that's the same one I keep looking. What's the other one you're referring to? Well, that's fun. I just want to live. I'm not, I am, this is a very unsmooth. On the right of your save state, and the one on the left. Well, there's the one on the left. I definitely know that one. The one on the right. Oh, I'm looking straight at that one. Sorry, my man. I keep going like, oh, look, it's there. Okay. They're still both up on a high ledge, though. And I haven't yet clicked in my head how to get up there. It doesn't look like you can access them from outside, but it does look like when you're in this room, like the right wall. Yeah, I have done the no-clip, like, kind of look through. But yeah, it hasn't clicked in my head how to get down from here. It's like I see the map kind of indicating it goes that way, but I don't quite know what they're referring to. And same thing with the room over there. There's no cheeky walls anywhere. There's no, like, punching, because you can punch walls sometimes. Not in this room. And I'm not too sure how much downstairs exactly leads to it, but this seems a bit awkward if you could somehow do it like this, but probably not. No, probably not like that. So like, hold on, if I just, you know... Well, okay, it doesn't help when you do that. How do I... Oh... Yeah, how do you do it? How do you do it? Okay, to the other side. The lobby, go down the stairs, look to the left, see one pair of eyes. It's not these, is it? These aren't switches, are they? Nope, they're just there. So, what is this? Go down the steps out of pair of eyes, walk up the step and run down the stairs to the lift, write it down. As the lift descends, you'll see a button on the column at the west end of the room. Shoot the button before it closes to open the wall at the top of the left. Oh, really? Well, that wasn't the button, but what's happening here? Okay. Well, that wasn't quite it. Shoot the button on the west end. It's not referring to that, is it? No. Shoot the button on the west end. What is it referring to? Because I'm gonna need... What is this? Run on the steps. Lift to loop. As the lift ascends, you'll see a button on the column at the west end of the room. Shoot the button before it closes. That's not based on this, is it? Oh, it was based on that. Cheeky! Cheeky! Ah. That is so cheeky. Oh my goodness. These guys, aren't these level designers just great? Other than I can't aim with my chain gun, apparently. I really can't aim with the chain gun. I really can't aim. Ah, yeah. Ah. There you go. There you go. Okay, which might be a bit moot me grabbing this. Let's do it. Okay. I was like, hold on. If I grab this, then how am I making it back with health? I think the answer is that and this. Okay. Let's roll. Let's roll. We gotta go quick. Whoa. Hightail. Hightail. Well, it still doesn't help when you do that. I wish I had some armor left over. That's the whole point of this, but at least I'm on 100 health as opposed to 60. That was the whole reason why we went this way. There we go. Stand here. Hit, well, if you stand here, this ledge lowers. Go down here, this ledge goes. Hit this with the red key because you had to have done the level, and we get a secret exit. Cheeky secret exit. Cheeky secret exit, I tell you. Panopticon. We got the intermission music. It's not a long secret level. You can only see 20 enemies. And you can see a soul sphere as well, because they know. And, yeah, So, first of all, Cyber Demon, right there. Obviously not your friend. And, yeah, he can, he's got a full rain. He's got full rain into Senior here. Which is a bit iffy. A little iffy, I'm not gonna lie. Whoop. I would like to hit the switch. Thank you. Alright, get the heck out of dodge, except he can still see you here. And that's the gimmick of the level. The Cyber Demon can see you everywhere. Exactly. Exactly. No matter where you go, that Cyber Demon has sight lines. Ouch. I love the cowbell though. There's a bit of floor that hurts you, so just get past. But I love that, like, again, and I think I've mentioned it before, but like I'll mention it again. The fact that like they can keep coming up with so many really neat, nifty ideas for level. Gosh. Struggling here. Oh, exactly. Everyone likes the Cyber Demon as like a cat and mouse, because you honestly shouldn't be fighting the Cyber Demon like every single opportunity you get. Please don't shoot me here. Oh my gosh. Okay. You can still see me up here though. I love this part as well, where he's effectively going to kill the right guy and then hit the wall behind him. Or you could just get him to aggro everyone, apparently. There you go. Ouch. Okay, don't do that. I think I've gotta stand on... Yeah, I think you actually do have to stand on all the spots. So you have to get rid of these guys and then sort of duck in, I guess. So as I look over here, maybe? There you go. Yeah. All 6 of these you had to open up. At least they give you lots of health as well. And then they proceed to take it all away because they've made you have to wander through this maze. That's nice. Oh, there's still walls. Oh, there's still walls. It's a bit mean. It's a little mean. Now are we done? Nope, I'm still missing one. Ah! Now we're done. Nope. You gotta be kidding me. Where? It's right at the beginning. All that wonderful health. It's all going away like tears in the rain. Okay, I could do without that. I could do without that. Alright, how about let's follow the left wall, I guess. That seemed to work for me last time. Okay, left. Left. Follow. Left. Wall. Because that's it, but then also just make sure I get this health out here. Oh. There you go, we're free. Or are we? Because this guy's still chilling out here. And we're not free because this starts happening. Oh, you thought you could leave? You thought you could leave? You gotta deal with this out here. Hi, oh boy, yeah. No? Is taking this taking the archvile hits part of the plan? You can be a bit cheeky, you can hit these before you actually fall off the ledge. Hold on, let's see if we can do that again. Oh, come on, come on. Okay. Ouch. Oh, I'm in it to win it. I'm in it to win it. I'm in it to win it. Let me out. There you go, ouch. Okay. Just freedom. What's hitting me out here? What the? Why am I... Yeah, have you considered... maybe, but... Hold on, there's two switches here. Makes sense to just... go for the two switches, right? And then we're good. And the Cyber Demon's out there. Got health out here. Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm like, oh, where do I go? This is showing my infancy on understanding level design, apparently. Well, you gotta have this in the secret level, right? Yeah. Yeah. Backpack. This. And then they give you a lovely walkway. To then not see him, apparently, because he's up there, apparently. I can't see, you're up there. Hold on, what the heck? I can't hit you if you're up there. Yeah, what? Hold on. What is he doing up there? Because yeah, this doesn't aim up, so like, what do we do? Do we just? You meant to give me just desserts now, right? I think I've wedged him a bit. I think he might be a bit wedged up there. That might explain why he wasn't aiming at me before as well. I don't know, he might have... maybe? But like, I'm here, am I not? I mean, I could just do this for a bit, because I've got a healthy amount of rockets, and then... oh, it helps when I don't fall off the ledge. Every time. Is there any safety net for if you fall? Maybe, maybe not. The beginning of the level? Maybe. Whatever's happening out here, I don't know. Yeah, that seems really odd that he's not reacting to this. Or rather that his platform is sort of stuck up there, because I'm pretty sure it should be like you know, face-off time. Whoops. I mean, that works fine, but again, you know what I mean? It's like, oh, like this ledge is stuck. Look up a video. Maybe. Where did this enter from? Up there, I guess. This travels to Panopticon. Bugs. If the blood maze is cleared too quickly, the platform holding the cyber demon will not lower until the maze is completed again. Okay, good to know. Good to know. I went too quick. Thanks, devs. He's gotta make the platform move quicker, I'll tell you that. Let's see. Okay, blood maze. Just the walls from my enemy again. I've apparently got 20 out of 20 kills, which implies that those guys died in a crusher, those guys died in a crusher, and I can just leave? Still a bit too high. Hold on, yeah, like, I'm done with the blood maze. I just fell from a ledge at the end of the blood maze. Well, it might be an issue unless you air quotes no clip it. That's a bit annoying, isn't it? Because that's meant to lower the right way. And it worked for me the first time. Yeah. Okay, well, you know how it do be. This is meant to lower, and technically there is meant to be a switch that you can see right here if it was at the right height level. Somewhere in there. Can I even see it? Can I even see it? This is actually going to be an issue. Oh wait, no, I meant to not no clip. It's meant to be a floor that you walk over. Oh, snap, yeah. If it is a floor you meant to walk over, how are you meant to trigger the... Is that a switch? I'm toying around. I don't know if this is a switch you meant to hit or you walk over the center sector, but it's just kind of annoying to walk over the center when you can't. We really jammed this. We really jammed this, did we? Yeah, wow, okay. This is an actual, like, Like, hold on, let's just, while I'm at it, just do this. I know my health just went bork just then. So if I stand here, the platform is, you know, it's at my height level. And then it should, I mean, it should... I worry that it's a trigger once with the line def, and I actually did just go way too fast on it. Because, yeah, it's not moving. Ah. It really is. We really did Legacy of Crust that. It really did end like that. Ah, come on, man. Come on. We're so close. Alright, I'm pretty sure you can do teleport, or, what's the, do command to transfer map with items, because that's a command. It's warp, isn't it? Yeah. Map 10? Nope. Change map. No, we don't have change map? And I can't hit the teleport. We're actually hard stuck here, really? We're gonna have to pistol start? Oh my gosh, really? No. I wasn't prepped for this happening in the stream, was I? This is getting worse. Exactly, because it's a teleport and it's just stuck there. There is only one escape, but it unfortunately means pistol starting. Wait a minute. What? Right. What did I do? What did I do different? Okay. Sure. 4 more levels to go. Echoes of Pain. That was echoing my pain right there. 184 enemies. At least we got the backpack left over. I'll just do this. I remember that one level where I just didn't know that you had to shoot the door at the beginning. I can't explain it, bro. I can't explain it. There you go. Got some windows, some ways to go, so... but yeah. So, how about let's talk about a controversial topic. Vibe coding is silly. Vibe coding is a fairly recent term, which implies that you know, it's a term used to describe the work of coding with your vibes, as in you use AI to guide, you know, to write some programs now. 184, so not too many, and depends how many big ones we get, I guess. Revies in the towers is always a classic. Demons in the sewers is always a classic. But yeah, vibe coding is yeah, using an AI to basically drive your program development, and the obvious rip is like, oh, you know, AI isn't there yet. Depending on what you're doing, it's alright, I guess, but it really depends, and it has to be for something that can be explained in not as in sunglasses, sort of in sunglasses, because it is chill, but not quite like that. Okay, well, they're just going up there. Oh, they're back. Again, the music is still cool. The real vibes was the soundtrack we listened to along the way. Oh, check this out. I like these castle levels, central kind of tower castle levels. Oh, I'm just eating this Caco's blast there. But yeah, this has been a recently coined term, but I think the practice has sort of been discussed about for a while, and now we're at that stage where there's actually managers trying to pull this off. They're trying to actually go, hey, yeah, you know, we can actually write this one thing, or we don't need to invest in developers, we can do this. Now, there's nothing wrong with people who don't have developer expertise throwing their hat in the ring and using the AI tools to try and make something work. It's like, I'm not an artist, so if I tell you, hey, I enjoy, you know, like, AI art to some extent, mind you, then certainly it's like, you know, that's not to say that artists don't do a good job, but it's just like, yeah, you know, like, if I want quick prototyping, I don't mind the AI tool, and depending on whether it's an aesthetic or a vibe that you actually want, might be okay. I'm gonna wing this amount of health. We'll see how we go. Oh, that's fun. I do like properly doing like little gate blocks and not like just a full wall as well. I am running low on health as well, which is a bit of a doozy. So we might have to pull out the old faithful. It really does spring clean a room, doesn't it? All it can't make is Julian fries. Oh, check it out. That would have been convenient like 5 seconds ago, wouldn't it? But yeah, it's not to say that like you can't make things with AI, but I think the biggest thing is would you pay someone for it? Would you pay someone to have done the very low effort kind of implementation? And that's not to say that, like, you know, eventually we may get to that point where it's like, hey, yeah, we should be able to iterate and tell programs, hey, I want something that does this. Oh, it's actually gone wrong here. Can you, you know, and an ever-increasing set of criteria and rules that as long as you've accurately described them all, you know, the program should work in the end. At the end of the day, as long as you, as a describer, can accurately describe what is happening as well. But we're not there yet. We continually have programs reach the end of their context. If you've ever seen Claude Plays Pokemon, which is the Claude language model, basically being told what's on screen at the point in time, as well as some, you know, kind of tidbits of information that are off screen, such as your player or your Pokemon's health, and try to tell, you know, language model, what button do you press? It's a fairly interesting model because it at least can figure out how to get into Mount Moon. It seems to be very, very stuck with Mount Moon. And the big problem that I think it's having is Mount Moon doesn't have cardinal... Sorry, as in they think it needs to go west or east to get out of Mount Moon to go into Route 5 to Cerulean City. But unfortunately, in Mount Moon, you have to go west a little bit. You have to divert a... Oh, gosh. You have to divert a little bit in order to make it work. And, hold on, was I on? Okay. I was like, was I on a lot more health than that? So I picked up the Berserk. I had a... Oh my gosh. But a lot of people also rightly point out that Claude will probably get very, very stuck once it beats Vermilion City. Because at Vermilion City, you don't have a linear path to continue the game. You have a choice of options. And Claude does not have a very long context window. Claude can get very, 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 very stuck doing the same thing again and again, because Claude keeps forgetting stuff. And even with the kind of strategy they have of when the context buffer gets full, you know, write some information into a notebook so it can, you know, read that and use that as extra input as well, but just, you know, hey, store the key bits of info. It works only so much. And I feel like almost all software projects that are going to be used commercially are going to run into that problem. And if it doesn't run into that problem, you could pay script kiddies to make it. It's probably not that involved. Most of the trickiest problems that exist in Enterprise are because the domain is really, really hard. And a manager sometimes isn't actually the one to explain that or describe that very well. Hey there. It's been a while since I've seen one of you, and by a while I mean it's been one map and I'm on 1 health and now I'm on no health. That's cool. Did you just res someone behind me? That just kind of happened. Oops. No, that's not resing. That's teleporting. All right, we're going with Old Faithful. Oh, come on. Seemed to work after one go that time. So I implore people who are doing vibe coding, please be careful of the dangers of code that hasn't been peer reviewed. And that's not to say that, like, you know, just because it's peer reviewed means that it's better and it works, but that there's obviously gaps. There's obviously things that are not quite ready. Oh, exactly. There's the meme of the person who was, like, really trying to show this off, and I think actually the term might have been coined about a scenario. He was like, oh yeah, you know, I explained Claude, you know, this whole thing, and it just did all this stuff. And then someone was like, you know, hours after I announced this, you know, I'm starting to get, like, actually hacked. Like, my API key is clocking up, like, insane usage out of nowhere and all this stuff. And it's like, bruh. And play this game yourself. I work with systems. Oh, yeah, exactly. Play this fun game as well. Try to find someone on Twitter who's talking about his Claude project and try to see if the website prints the API key in the web console. It's such a rookie error, but they don't know that. Like, that's the problem, is that, like, you can't be running stuff like this when you have problems like that. I like this kind of, like, run around the outside here. We're 2/3 of the enemies down, so that's all good. Thank like I'm gonna need to scooch my way past this guy. Actually, this is blood. This shouldn't hurt me. Yeah. We can also work our way in and not get that. Okay, cool. But yeah, oh, it's terrifying to see like this start to happen in the wild as well. And it's, I don't know what's the like the beginning game at least, the mid game. I see that the short term is, oh, you know, we didn't have to pay engineers to make this code, and therefore ideas seem cheap. But most enterprise stuff doesn't run for 2 weeks, and your API token surely should be secure, regardless of how long you think your project should run for. So, like, you know, not to say that, like, Claude will always spit out the API token, but, you know, you didn't review it. This would be certainly an expensive error if it was a developer, but as a manager, somehow it's slightly a bit more okay. I'm a little jaded towards managers, somewhat. And not to say that they don't understand, but, 1988. Whew. That is a bit old. Okay, I've had a yellow key. I don't actually recall if I've pulled open a yellow door or whether I've had that just chilling here. Maybe. Oh, of course, yes! The red walkway that has been here the whole time. There we go. That makes a bit more sense, doesn't it? What did that just open up? Ah, my feet! My shoes! He shot me in the shoes. But yeah, I think oldest legacy I've worked on is like 2003. And certainly, like, I think, I don't know, it's not that it's AI, it's that I can't walk forward. Okay, that was a bit weird. Did I just break my W key just then? That would have been hilarious. Listen, I love you, Keychron, but that would have been very awkward midstream if that happened. Okay, so I pulled the red... Oh, there we go. This staircase seems wonderful. Gorgeous, right there. Okay, I'm gonna need that. Yeah, I don't know. I'm very wary of some of the AI applications these days because we're getting to that point where it's like, okay, this is a bit off the rails, guys. This is a bit like, you know, you gotta know what's happening here, right? Like not as in people not in AI or not into this kind of stuff, but just like as in like managers. It's like you gotta know that like you are indeed delivering worse projects. Like we can't corner cut. At some point, you don't get return. You get crap. You get real rough code. You get really poorly optimized stuff. We're already experiencing it in the gaming sphere as well, with all the you know, the upscaling stuff being like effectively a crutch. Also, check that out. Hold on, what's happening here? Or yeah, exactly. You get a liability, which is not fun at all. And I don't want like critical systems and critical infrastructure to start running this kind of stuff, because there's always the meme of like, you know, there's a person who's like into tech and they, you know, like they check this out. Some of these arrows go the other way. I'm pretty sure that, yeah, that's what I wanted. There we go. I'm gonna have to step in the poop for a little bit. There was an old practice, all the workflows had worked in a non-okay way in modern. There is, like, maybe some, how would I put it? There's a little bit of merit, just a little bit of, was it, security through obscurity? As in, like, if less people know how something works, it does make something ever so slightly safer. But I would generally like it to not be, you know, obscure enough. I do want things to be like, hey, this is well known, this is a passing of the torch that can happen, because that's always a big risk in enterprise. Like, I've worked places and they're just like, yep, we laid off people, and it's like, this guy was important, this guy was for critical infrastructure. And now he works for your competitor because you let him off. Does a non-compete agreement apply when you get laid off? I'm not too sure if that actually happens. Probably. Oh. Oh. There we go. Easy level. Not too bad. The rack. We're not talking about cacodemons, are we? 343 enemies. Oh my gosh. This is the one where the demo was playing at the beginning. It's a few enemies, but I'm pretty sure they're all mostly the weak ones. Cacodemons don't have a rack, they're a wad. Yeah, oh boy, yeah, the like, I don't know, vibe coding really gets me because it's like, okay guys, I thought we were doing it as a bit of a joke, but now it's like, now it's really happening, so, yeah. I don't know, I don't... Keep your eyes peeled, and, be wary? Not as in it's a red flag, but... So watch out. And I have a red flag and it's got these guys' faces on it. I love them. I love them. Look at that transparent wall. Is that a new... That has to be a new engine feature. I don't think transparent walls are... We're doing. At least, like, partially alpha transparent. Maybe it's a really, really good alpha technique. No, it can't be. Can't be. Well, we got stairs, so that's cool. It was gone the second a new law passed in some of the places in CO. Oh, yeah, exactly. And there's, like... There's a lot of Enterprise that is, like, pitched on crumbling tech debt. It's pitched on literally, like, this will work for so long, and they're hoping that nothing changes and nothing breaks under the hood. I actually think that a lot of the internet is somewhat based on that. It's like, people always meme about user agents, but I'm like, man, the amount of, like, JavaScript features and all that stuff, it's absolutely painful for browsers like Ladybird to spring up, because it's like, look at all these things they have to support from ages ago, because HTML continually keeps sliding along. The sizzling issue in a nutshell, because you can't be held personally liable now in Germany. Ah, yeah, yeah. Where, meanwhile, the US be like, look up the, what's it, the SolarWinds one? And it's like the FBI knew that, like, this company knew, you know, had so much, like, sensitive information, and just let it, and they were getting, like, compromised by, some foreign government, I forgot which one. And the FBI just casually let it happen for a while, because announcing it would be quite, like, detrimental, and it's like, what? What? There's a fun pile out there. But yeah, there's a lot of terrifying security stories these days, and that kind of stuff keeps me up at night a little bit. It definitely makes me go, hey, you know, like, I'd rather none of my stuff ever, you know, gets told out to the world. So I went that way, so let's try and go this way. Oh, we got the fun bridge again! Well, I can't go up there, so, okay. And then I need a yellow key over here, so, okay. And then as I was out here, do we have any other pathways out here, or no? I can drop down there. Or I can drop down into the pool. Start hitting people down here. But yeah, that kind of stuff terrifies me, so, we'll try to advise people, watch out for the vibe coders, and or make fun of them if they have their API keys and properly enterprise code. If this was a fun project, it'd be a very different thing, but like, when you try to pitch it as like a big selling point, it's like, I don't know, me as an engineer, I would love to see like competence and like just correctness, I guess. There's a lot of and I don't know, maybe this is me looking at some of my recent work discussions. I'll keep it low key, but it's just like this idea of like fake it until you make it, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like at some point, I was having a wonderful chat actually with a mate about integrity as well, and we're chatting about how, you know, like some jobs not worth the money, no matter what. You're just like, yeah, no, it's too much. Some jobs are not worth any money, and you definitely know you can't take those on. I wasn't even joking, the sizzling issue is... Oh, sorry, swizzling. Sizzling or swizzling? I have Hexen updates later, so I will say that. It's a very brief Hexen update, so I might as well give it now. My claim on the Hexen set expires next Saturday. You said sizzling, I was like, sizzling? Like a steak. That's fun. But no, swizzling. Oh my gosh, there's a ton of imps around me. All around me are a million imps. There we go. It's all good. I'm talking about like probably over dramatic. I don't think like vibe. I mean, okay, vibe coding is the end of the world in the sense of please people do not do that. But it's not the end of the world as in like, you know, like we know better. We know what's happening here. Oh yeah, this part. Yeah, I remember like. Yeah, so swizzling with the thingy. So yeah, so my Hexen set expires in 10 days. That's because I have been trying to sue people and wasting my time playing Gran Turismo 4. So it's entirely on me. I know Retro Achievements lets you do extensions, but I do want to see if I can cram it out. What I have done is I have done my my full map of everything in Hexen. I've found all the spots I want to add achievements, and I am currently 2 out of 5 hubs in writing the achievements, which is as easy as just writing out some key terms. There's not too many kinds of achievements. We've mostly got the, like one of them, first of all of them, you know, cheats disabled. I've added in some extra checks to make sure that the player doesn't have keys or items that they're not meant to have, because that's a very easy catch if they've used the, you know, the all items cheat code. Or at least the all keys. I can't stop you from using all items. Oh snap, I just hit quick save just a tad bit too late there. That's a bit unfortunate, but geez. But yeah, I might see if I can do one as well for items, because I know, kind of, like, that's not going to prevent it, because you can use items and it's like you can just drag your value back down when you want. But certainly, the one thing I liked about going through Hexen's stuff is that all the I guess items other than flechettes and this is certainly a level, man. I've been going for a while. No keys or anything. 125 enemies. I'm just like, where am I going now? Flechettes, quartz flasks, and I believe discs of repulsion. There's tons of them in the game. For the most part, though, every other item, there's only like a dozen max in the game, until the very, very end, because you can respawn items in the very last map. So, but that means that for the most part, throughout the entire game, you can just, you know, there's like hidden items. There's items that are in places, and Hexen doesn't have traditional secrets in the way that like Doom has that icon in the top left. So most people don't write these down as if they are secrets, but I'm like, yeah, for an achievement set, you know, you might as well. They're hidden, they're somewhat there. So I'm going to try and do achievements on every single item spot that is, oh boy. Oh, that's fun as well. Every single item spot for one of these kind of more important items, or at least the fancier items, as long as it's not like literally in the way you're meant to go, or like seconds before another achievement pops, I will playtest. I will try and make sure that I'm not like dumping too many achievements, because I'm currently at 60, and I said I'm only at 2 hubs, and it's very easy to go overboard with literally, hey, pick up item, pick up item, pick up armor. But I do hope that what this does is that it convinces people who cheat to try and not cheat, because I will know that you've cheated somewhat, and slightly. There's only so much I can do. You can obviously cheat and save and then turn off the cheats. I'm just stuck on this lost soul. Because yeah, the big problem with at least the PS1 Hexen set, and I think it should be undemoted because it's very hard to account for this in Hexen, you can activate cheats, and you can tell the player has activated cheats as they've turned the game on. Like at some point after they've turned the game on. But if they load a save, you can't tell that they've turned on cheats. Unlike, oh boy. There we go. You can only tell that they've used cheats if they're in a state that doesn't make sense. So for me, it's like, well, they have key items that you can't hold on to at this point. But there's only so many of those that exist. There's only so many that are out there before it's like, yeah, no, there's really no way to tell. And obviously at the end of the game it gets very tricky because you should have all the keys. There are still key items that you may be missing, or that you should be missing because you would have used those key items. Music is a vibe. Music is such a vibe. We're only halfway as well through this level. There's still 2 levels after this one as well. We've got a decent stream on our hands. There we go. Decently length stream. Oh my gosh, more enemies! Wow. I think I know what they want me to do. Hi. Which item am I using? Okay, well I'd say I know which one they want me to use, and then they teleport on me, so it's sort of a bit moot. There we go. Easy. But yeah, there's only so much you can do for cheats, because it's just like someone can just load a save and they have more health, and you really can't tell that they use God mode. Like it's very difficult. So the strat that I've tried doing is add so many achievements that it's kind of annoying to have to save, reload, all that stuff. Just there's enough achievements where it's like, please don't do that, because it's gonna get a bit frustrating if you do that. But yeah, other than that, it's finding secrets, kind of guiding the player a little bit as well, because there's so many tricks and traps in Hexen that's very hard to actually understand exactly what's going on. You'll open doors or you'll pull switches and you've just got no clue like that your switch actually did anything. You're like, oh. I famously note as well, there's one at the end of the 7 portals, the first hub. There's 2 switches that you're meant to pull in order to activate the columns moving to access the secret level. And one of the switches in the Guardian of Fire stage, when you pull it, says one half of the puzzle has been solved, which is confusing. I think there's another part that actually I think that's the only part that says one half, so it's okay there. But the other one says stones turn on at the 7 portals, or stones grind at the 7 portals, and it says that even if that was the first one you pulled, but technically they are both part of a one-half puzzle. There's another one later on which probably does, like, say one, or like you need to pull another switch, and then it detects that. And World 2 uses a world variable. So there's a variable that's floating around that's present for all the stages in the hub. But for the first hub, they don't use that. And so you get a confusing message that doesn't actually tell you that it, that you've done anything, or you've done it right, or even what it does. It's a very confusing one. Also bonus points as well. There's 1/3 of the puzzle has been unlocked in the 7 portals, and 2 of the switches are in Guardian of Steel stage, and it's a little bit, 2 of the switches are so close to each other, it doesn't make sense why the 3rd one is in a completely different map. It just kind of happens, but when you see it laid out, when you see it drawn out, it doesn't make more sense, as in, like, I'm like, oh, I get what they were going for level design-wise. It's like, oh, no, I see, like, why people get confused here, so I definitely say that. Now, that being said, I've been making this set entirely, like, I've been trying to reverse memory and figure out stuff about the Saturn version, but all the map content I've actually been basing off the PC release. So I am curious how much applies. I'm gonna make the entire set, and then we test it. Because every single achievement kind of has to be a bit lovingly made by hand. It's like you got this item and you're on this map, or your armor went up and you're on this map, or this variable went up and you're on a map because the variables are contextual. There's lots of stuff to do, and I've got 10 days to pull it off. I've got 10 days to pull off a working set, and also all the icons. But I'm hoping the icons should be straightforward. It should just be as easy as maybe like dumping a few art assets, and hopefully it's... I don't think they've changed the textures too much. Hopefully. I don't know. I can do it? Yeah. If I get an extension, you know, it's not the end of the world, but I do want to try and really push out for this, because I claimed it ages ago, and I'm not too sure if I hogged it from someone else. Given that I'm almost there, I think like that approve an extension. I have my reasons, but it's still like, oh, I really want to not do an extension. And then you know what that means? I can do SingStar Party afterwards. we can slam in another SingStar, because why not? That was a fun. Forgot I didn't have ammo. Ouch, ouchies. Yeah, let's not suffer that one. Come on. Wrong weapon. Yeah, no, that's about 110. 110 left. Oh, SingStars. Oh, yeah, okay, 70. It feels like there's 110 left anyways. What did that do? That reveal, yeah, I was like, that revealed the end here. Got lots of monster arenas. We actually haven't had that many kind of slaughter areas in this episode yet. But I do like where these levels take you, and they've certainly got their nice little kind of passages and places and things like that. The music is still a jam. It's certainly trickier than the first half. Maybe with the subsets. Nah, I think the subsets aren't there's not as many subsets. You know what they haven't been using in almost all of these maps? Barons of Hell. They've barely been present. I think we've had more Archviles than Barons. Hey, get off my cloud. Tempting fate. That is, yeah, maybe. Alright, so I'm on this cool ledge. Why am I on this cool ledge? I grabbed a red key, didn't I? Yes. Ah! I hate the revies on the other side of the map. Yeah, it's so annoying, just out there. But yeah, the other games I really want to dev at some point is Toka Race Driver 3, which would be very fun to do during the Formula 1 thing. Look how buttery smooth that this door is, by the way. Like, this map is a little bit chaotic. There's a little bit of stuff going on, but having the red door just be right there, it's like, delish. Keep that in mind. There you go. All of this works just to pull that switch, and on my first playthrough, it just never clicked in my head of what's happening there. I could do Tac 1? Maybe. I probably want to play Tac 1 before I make a set for it, because I always worry about making sets for things that I don't really know, and I don't exactly cram through my sets that fast. So if you teleport... No. Hold on, you gotta be on that ledge on the inside. Oh! Oh, it's right there. It's a neat game. Oh yeah, that'd be good. Hold on, I was in here. And I raised that. Oh, yeah, just lower it, bro. Yeah, but I when I first played this map, I just like looked at this and I went like, what did I do? And it didn't even click in my head. I raised this platform there. Whoops. What was another one? I played another one recently. I played Disney's Experiment 626 for the PS2, which is a game by High Voltage Software. Best known for making Lego Racers, which I played on stream and I thought was alright, and Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, which I thought was dreadfully boring. Very, very boring game. Experiment 626 is, yeah, it's a prequel, which is quite curious. Is that just a way back? I think it's just a way back. How did I feel? Oh my gosh, that's a bit of a rookie error right there. How did I feel about it? It was... The set's okay, although hitless achievements for the bosses is a bit funky, so I'm not bothering too much on that. I always feel a bit odd switching to 7 all the time, because I rarely did that in like the rest of the gameplay I did. I hear him. There he is. The bits I liked, I did like the variety with the grappling hook and what's the other one? The jetpack. I liked having a bit of variety in the levels, but none of it really played amazingly. It felt kind of clunky. Camera wasn't quite there a lot of the time. It was like reverse Bubsy once you had the... Oh, hi there. So man, I got the tools. I got the tools. You ain't got no pancake mix. Okay, he does indeed have pancake mix. It's no sweat, man. It's no sweat. That did lower some things. I love the animated sky. I will just forever note that. Hold on. I went through here. There's armor. There's a switch. Nearly at the end. Haven't yet revealed my way out yet. Whoa. They really want me to burn this, don't they? There we go. Yeah. Jumper's vocal delivery is very questionable. Some of the lines are a bit interesting, but sure. But yeah, I did feel very fatigued near the end of the game. Some of the levels are just dreadfully long, and the collectibles are some of the most egregiously placed collectibles I've seen in quite a while. It just doesn't feel like they want you to actually collect them all, but then they require you to collect enough of them to continue on, and it's like, oh my goodness. They're just in very weird places. They're not colored very brightly. They blend in with the stages quite a lot. And they don't snap onto you quite well, so you're always sort of fighting to get them. I don't know. It's a bit of a fight, bit of a battle. A scaler set soon? Soon, yes. Maybe. There you go. Look at this wonderful corridor to end things out with. That's right, we're gonna fight a Mankibai, and they locked us in. And we got Kakos on the outside. Let's just trigger everyone, shall us? Shall us? I believe that, yeah, there's a switch down the far end of both these corridors you're gonna need to pull. You gotta have a slaughter ending, right? Come on, a slaughter ending's always good fun. Okay, let's see if these guys are not in the way and I can just scooch past. Scooch! Right there. There you go. Grab the key, sphincter. Don't even have to worry about them. They're handling themselves. Easy. It's like a portal ending. Okay, we've still got 2 more levels to go. The Soul Silo. I love this level, although it does come out of nowhere. 552 enemies, by the way. But don't worry about 552. But this is like, oh, what's going on here? Woo, woo. It does have a slaughter. It does have a slaughter. But I love this map because I'm a sucker for big backgrounds, big maps. Show me a big map and I will love it. And this is a big map. It's not quite like Z-Doom community project, but definitely 500 enemies is like, you know. Oh yeah, yeah. Locked door in a Doom game, what? And they immediately give you a red key and then it's just like, oh, oh, oh. I can't even aim at them. Okay, I can aim at these guys. Oh, just can you move down a little bit, thanks. Nope. They are gonna be fighting amongst each other for a bit. I'm just gonna leave. Have a fun one, you fellas. Now I like this room here because you got your lovely ambushes. There we go. Let's see if we can snag this guy. Yeah, this is very much like a very Z. Ooh. Check that out. Check that out. Whoa. Hi. Oh, is this the way to exit? No, it's a secret. Okay, that's cool. Is this door open the other way or not? That's fine. Oh, I'd like to aim. I would like to aim up. I'd like to aim. Okay, yeah, sure. This very much feels like if you show someone this and they're like, yeah, official Doom. Ah, oh, so close. They'd be like, oh, really? You got flashy, transparent, like locked wall sign right there. That was a good dodge there. Oh. So definitely, I would definitely say, oh yeah, so many. If only I had a tool that could aim up and hit them. So I guess we're gonna have to go old school on this one. I can't exactly aim up and hit him. Or just use rockets. There we go. Okay, I'm a little struggling on health, but that's not too bad. You can tell we will come back to this room in a bit. I love this as well, the one enemy and then everything coming out of the woodworks. Right there. Okay, there's better ways to get through this room. How about let's just use Old Faithful. They don't even have hands. How are they operating the doors? Well, those guys are stuck on the ledge, so I think it's safe to run forward. Did anything happen when you picked this up? Yes. You gotta revy jump your way back over. There we go. Let's get some heat happening in here. Oh my goodness. Did I mention this is very much a slaughter map? Come on. Very non-suspicious, exactly. Oh my gosh. Stop walking. That was fun though. I didn't let any of them in here, did I? Oh. There we go. But yeah. Gets a bit chaotic. I think there's a bunch of enemies in this room. I actually remember just running the heck around it and just like trying to continue on. And you got this guy like taking annoying pot shots from your back. And then well, we grab the key at the very least. And then activate this and then hope for the best. Oh, Yeah, it really much is a hope for the best kind of room, isn't it? Oh, there's a couple of dudes. Hey, there's plenty of flamethrower ammo. We gotta make a map that's all, you know, about like spamming this all the time, isn't it? Yeah. Oh. There's a bit of stuff happening here. There's a bit of stuff happening. Okay, I'm ducking this away. You can't tell me otherwise. Oh, hi there. You can tell exactly, by the way, what's happening here. Hold on, let's demonstrate what's happening here. Hi, hello. Never mind. You wanna do it now? You wanna do it? There you go. Come on. Come on. One more time. There you go. Okay, I'm not doing a good job of doing the Caco jump. Sorry, the Archvile jump. Oh, I just keep running into them. Never mind. There's one the other way as well, which is a bit worrying. But they do seem to be copping off each other, which is kind of... That's not the right phrase to use. They are not surviving each other's blows. That's also not the phrase to use. Oh, hi. I'll just yoink that and leave. So what allows me to leave? Is it my stunningly good looks, or is it something a bit deeper? What? There we go. It's the blue key out here. Let's leave. There we go. Oh. Where'd that shot come from? Where did that come from? Alright, locked room, but don't worry. Everyone likes a cool room where you're just waiting to leave. Let me get out of here. There we go. Anyway, we're back here. I got the blue key. I hope you excuse me for not wanting to stay and fight all of this all the time. This door is open anyway, so I don't think I have a choice. Oh my gosh. Problem is, one, I can't go back too far, and two, you know what's back in that room anyways. It's kind of fun just like being able to like wander back into these rooms and it's like, yep, the fight is still going. The fight is continuing to go. Oh my gosh. Ouch. Oh. Not hitting my knees today. There we go. But yeah, I don't have too much to say about Experiment 626. It sort of just, like, happens. It's a game that happens. Okay, well, time to venture forth into the, did you pick up this item? You definitely need it, because, this. Are you sending more revies after me? Excuse me? How many revies do you need, bro? Oh. That's not fun days. That's not fun days. Hold on. Let's do it once more with a bit more eloquence. That is such a smooth go, though. Probably, yeah, I was like, probably safer to like sweep these guys with that. Oh, the fireballs are chasing. Exactly. What are all these dudes doing in that room? Ooh. I'm playing bowling right now. The amount of like rattling going on. Okay, well, I'm gonna proceed to wander into the next room, and I hope you don't mind. Well, we got a couple of dudes here, but usually Mancubi are easy to avoid. This is where the map, you thought we were in Slaughter map before. We are in the Slaughter map, bro. We are in, like, just go for it. Just freaking go ham. How many imps are too many imps? Because they can't hit past each other, so they're really not much of a threat. I entered this room at 157 kills, by the way. I just want to add, we're at 376. We're at 389. And there's a couple of guys over there. Half of the map's enemies are just there. Half of the... It's so classic. It's so classic. Like, you know, Nuts.Wad is an absolute influential one, and I'm glad that we have an official Doom map which sort of officializes that kind of attitude. I love these, like, little delayed starts, as well as also, you know, we gotta have some... Am I getting chain gun by the little... Is it a chain gun, or is it a... Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I should have waited. Unfortunately, I think there is no peace when you get thrown into the exterior wilderness, and this outside area goes on for a bit, so... we're gonna have this queued up, don't we? Yeah, okay. Alright, good. We're through that one. There you go. A couple of dudes here. Not gonna lie, it's a couple. Couple of dudes. Just having like a wall just full of these guys, and you just gotta get your way through them. You have any blink? Oh my gosh. Yeah, a bit too premature there. A little bit premature. That's okay. But you can still shoot through these like columns here, so it's actually not too bad to stand back. Yeah, that looks a bit more pristine, doesn't it? Yeah, oops. There you go. A little bit going on there, but that's basically it. That's your way out. So it's not a long level, but it's such a great vibe. Just having that happen. And then everyone likes a good old ending like this, especially when there's a massive hit. Because you know why? It's not really the end, is it? Oh yeah, exactly. It's not really the end. I love this map. I absolutely love it. And I think this whole set is worth playing just for this. Just to have this feeling of like, here's a map designed entirely around just using the flamethrower. And I wish I could look up right now. Here's a map entirely designed around using the flamethrower and this thing. And then we just threw everything at you. Except for Barons of Hell. There's none of them. Even the Cyber Demon. Even 8 Cyber Demons. Which, they're not going to hit each other. Or they're not... I don't think they damage each other. So, yeah, there's no cheesing this. But you can hit them on the shins. Listen, man, I skipped so many enemies. It's only fair to at least try and nail these ones. Okay, that was a bit of a dreadful bit of momentum there, wasn't it? Whoop. We're good. Just sailing straight off the map. Yeah, unfortunately there's no teleports back up. I wish there was a bit of that, but... Every time I change directions, it always never goes right, so that's entirely on me. Have I got many of these kills yet? No. Sort of taking a few swings, not really getting the hits. Ouch. There's one. Okay. And then let's not switch off the weapon. I think another one just died in the middle of there. There we go. We're getting there. We're getting there. Just remember, there's still one more level after this as well. I actually don't know if the ending is hinging on the enemy count. It could be, actually. Rip the console players, which is rip the Switch players. Oh, it is hinging on the enemies. There you go. You have to do good. You have to do it. Very nice. Okay. That was good fun. That was way good fun. Last one. My favorite id game. Or Bethesda. The Brink. We still got a few enemies. It's still a bit of a level. Last one. This and as a... I guess I gotta do my retrospective kind of... You know, looking back, it's been 12 weeks of constant doom. I really, really love these ending levels, but I actually have found really nice stuff out of all the other levels, and I really hope you watching as well. Music jams, wow! I really hope that you as well feel inspired by some of this as well. Doom is certainly a gateway game for a lot of reasons. Love the skybox. The skybox change between... No, it's the same. I love these like little nuclear plants. It is so massive, and there's so much you can do with it. It's such a kind of multi-paradigm game. Welcome to a new enemy, by the way. This is called the let's just get a formal name out here. This is called the Tyrant. It is not that much of a final boss. It is. Imagine it is the Hell Knight equivalent of a Cyber Demon. He still shoots the rockets, he's still a bit mean, but he's only got 1,000 health, which is as much as a Baron, I believe. He's actually not that rough. Now, unfortunately, you might be thinking, doesn't that mean they're going to use them everywhere in this level? And the answer is yes. Also, that is an actual big one to say, so. Whoop. This is a little easier to manage when they do have less health. I'm actually surprised that they only use them in this level as well, because it's like... Oh yeah, exactly, this ain't a lot of them. But yeah, big props to the dudes for making this as well. There we go. Is that all we need? 4 switches? I'm actually not too sure what 4 switches activates. There you go, other than one big switch at the end. This then reveals a maze, because you saw that coming, didn't you? It's not that much of a maze, other than there's some enemies at the weird ends of it. And he set my fire on fire. Ouch, I am on fire. You gotta be using this weapon though, right? There's nothing else to use. They flat out gave it to you as well, they know. So I think your goal is there's 2 keys you're gonna need. They're both at each end, and they reveal everyone's favorite enemies to run away from. Unfortunately, these guys have now explored the vicinities a bit more, as well as those guys. So we're gonna get them and get the heck out. Actually, they're not too bad with these because you can position pretty quick. Oh. They are fast walkers, aren't they? And also keep your rockets in check, I guess. Now we've got these, I think we go to the northern end and not get burnt. There you go. Hi there. And, where's the blue key get used? Not too sure. Okay. I guess it's as good as mine where the blue key gets used. I love this rocket. This is so cheesy. What is this? What is this? E2M... Actually, yeah, M1. Literally that part. We gotta deal with a couple of these dudes, don't we? They're stopping the SpaceX launch. Just thought you wanted a couple of them, you know? I got you some Visagos for your birthday. It's just this. Switch. I do know one of these switches leads to very early death. I forgot which one it was. It might have been that one. Went to buy some food. There's a couple of enemies now, just in the interim. What kind of food did you get as well? Very curious. Oh my gosh. Okay, it's a bit hot. You know what they say, if you can't handle the heat, you get takeaway. And I am very peckish for takeaway. I had a good burger the other day. Very nice burger. Okay, I am popping too much in that direction, so let's just come over here. There's bound to be a couple of these. Very nice. I think with that open, we have revealed even more of them. Oh hi. Hi. Couple of Archies. Have you noticed? There's a couple of them. There's a couple of them. Oh my goodness. And they're bringing them back. They're bringing them back. Not other Archers, fortunately, but at least the Visagos, they can come back. It's a bit painful. Hi, my door is on fire. My switch is on fire. I'd like to hit my switch and get the heck out of Dodge real quick. Okay, this is a precarious scenario. Oh. Okay. Kill the Archers. I think the Archers are dead now. At least most of them are. If there's someone's out there, let me spot it. Oh, there he is. Get him out of there. There we go. Oh, it's a bit dangerous in that room, though. We're getting there, though. It's 176 enemies. We're getting there. At least they've lined a decent amount of health around the outside of everything. There you go. I've dragged them away. I've dragged them away. Switch. Oh, cool. They open up everything. Here's our way out! You remember this looking thing from ages ago? Warhead's arm, portal warming up. That's right, we're gonna have these guys all swarm in, because why not? As well as also, me not having stopped the dudes from outside is maybe a bit of a problem. Let's deal with it. Let's get there. So fortunately, I guess these guys are, and I don't believe they get raised. They are, yeah, the mini cyber demons. Can you circle strafe enough? The answer is apparently no, not for me. Ow! Also, I love the Listen, man, it's not. They're not ending it easy. I'll tell you that. There's a lot of Doom mods that definitely get the difficulty, you know, they get easier as you go through. You get the BFG and you're like, yeah, smooth sailing. This is, nah man, this ain't your grandpa's Doom. Oh, hi there. Why am I in that corner in particular? We're not making much progress, are we? Slow and steady. Oh. They do have thick hitboxes, but enough of them really coming at once from a bit too many angles that it's like you're starting to cross the streams a bit. I worry that I'm getting like kind of pinched, but I feel like swapping directions is not working either, so hold on. Really copping it here. Okay, imagine if you're playing this without quick saves. You know? There's a megasphere in the center, so I'm sort of winging it, being able to take a little bit of hit, a little bit of heat. Once you clear off one side, I think it'll be mostly smooth, but it is still a bit of just making sure you get them in the first place. Oh. And not getting hit by the guys on the other side is very painful. Maybe, yeah. Oh. I mean, it's not like it's a better weapon to use either, to be fair. But it's the fact that they don't take any less... Sorry, they deal just as much damage as the real Leodelios. I saved that and then I swapped weapons like an idiot. Oh, good. Okay. We're getting it. We're getting it. See, it was all about getting there. And then not dropping it too hard afterwards. There you go. Easy money. Easy money. First try. First try. You never seen someone do it as smoothly as I just did. Easy. So I think, do I have to hit 2 switches or no? It's just time. I think it is just time. Oh, hi. There we go. Hit the button. And let's get the heck out of Dodge. Seal it off. The level is done. The episode is done. And we are done with Doom 2024. Doom 1 and Doom 2 2024. Yeah, back to the first stage. It's always a great ending. But yeah, this episode is so good. And it captures Doom so well. It has so many fun levels. It's got lots of nice ideas. I want to also shout out, I thought all the assets were unused beta assets. The Visagos are there's someone actually credited. Hold on, let me get the explicit mention. The Visagos are drawn by. They're credited to Dakota Can, who works at id right now. Also, apparently, she's credited for lots of the HUD and UI elements in Doom Eternal. And she's just like, oh yeah, I've got this credit for drawing this enemy. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's a cool enemy. Love him. So there's probably a bunch of people who are definitely credited for other things around this episode as well. But let's have an ending. Tick tock, tick tock. The air is thick with blood and irony. You've turned the UAC's final gambit against them. But will they have the last laugh? 3, 2, 1. Then, with a snap and a puff of ozone, the portal winks out of existence, its crimson maelstrom yielding to blessed silence. 0. It's done. You've rid the world of 2 evils in a single violent stroke, and survived. Legacy can wait. You ain't finished yet. Yeah. So we got the ghoul. I love we got our own end Doom screen. The Banshee, the Shock Trooper, the Mind Weaver. We didn't see too much of him. The Visago, and then yeah, the Tyrant, and then you, of course. So, but yeah, that's it. That is every single bit of gameplay in Doom 1 plus Doom 2 2024. It's a massive set, and I think it's way bigger than all the other ones. So big props for reeling it all together, even if, you know, like, all the stuff was sort of done ahead of time. Obviously, as well, you can go into, you know, mods and play various featured mods. Yeah, Sigil 2 is in there up the top. All the other ones are in there. But yeah, there are achievements. So the only achievements I don't have is I haven't killed a Cyber Demon with a pistol. I haven't killed 25 enemies with a fist in a single level. I haven't killed 20 enemies with a berserk in a single level. I still gotta apparently burn more arachnoid enemies. So there is that. We might get there. And then yeah, this one is doing that. But both. There does exist a TNT too as well. There is one last thing I would like to show. One last thing. So let's exit out of this and let me show off. Intermission. There we go. Or should I say 5 last things? There's a couple of things. Not TNT Revolution. Revolution? But I sort of hinted at this earlier. Ages ago, I had tried my my hand at making various Doom levels, and I sort of wanted to show off what I had. Some of these range from 2014 to 2015, and they're not really like done in any sort of way. But I wanted to show off that like I've done this, I've got stuff. So let's boot it up, ladies and gentlemen. Let's try my best at showing this in a way that I have to go to studio mode. Oh no, I haven't shared it. We're sharing GZ Doom, and then I'm showing this. Here we go. The Blender levels, yeah, exactly. All of these are GZ Doom compatible, so that's why I'm going to run these in GZ Doom. There's obviously some engine differences with GZ Doom. A lot of these are not even monster ready. They're sort of like whatever. This one I have called 3D test because I was very fascinated by having room over room and really trying to like nail this kind of aesthetic. This is something you're not really, you don't get in the original engine, so this has to be a Z-Doom compatible engine. But effectively, yeah, there's a certain sector, yeah, definitely not this one on vanilla. Also, I'm looking down. But yeah, I wanted to make these kind of like sectors that go over. I was like, how do you make a lift? I don't know where I took this thing from. Is this from the free Doom? It might be, actually. I don't know, actually, where this dog was from. Where did I take it from? I didn't make this dog. I've definitely taken it from something. He's got a lot of health, oh my goodness, as well. Whew. I had this outdoor area I wanted to do, but I didn't figure out how to do the wall or this. Oh. Yeah, that's a bit weird. It's from the MBF source point, okay. This is from 2014. I don't remember what I had from 10 years ago, I'll tell you that. The ceiling isn't quite right as well, because I moved this. Oh, jeez, he jumped down! He dies, right? Good thing that we've got a command to give weapons. There you go, he dies eventually. There you go. Most of my maps don't have items, because I haven't done it. Could be. So, this is all this map has. I've got a couple of other ones to show off, but that's all this one is. Oh, hold on, did I put a secret here? I did the wall with a secret. Very nice. But there's really nothing to it, so... MBF is... what is MBF? That is a good question. I know it's in the Legacy of Russ. Marine Best Friend. Ah, okay. There you go. But yeah, I think that's everything with this map. I didn't really do anything too fancy. So let's jump over to another one. This one I called Dungeon 1. Dungeon 1. My bloody Valentine, yes. This one I was intrigued by the dungeon look. I think these are hexen walls. So... And then I had this big lift here, which then led to this room, which had the same thing going on. And it's got Z fighting, that's how you know I did a good job. This didn't do anything. There's no enemies, there's nothing on this level, but I tried my best. I don't know, maybe, I don't know what I was quite intrigued by, but I liked the idea of having the ceiling kind of be illuminated. That's not even how the lighting should work as well. That's really off, but no, I was fascinated by that kind of stuff. I've got some better levels coming up as well. I just wanted to show some of the stuff. This one is called yeah, an updated version of Boom, which is an advanced version for Doom that you can make a silent teleporter, so you can make the level even bigger. Yes, actually. And there's some silent teleporters in Hexen. So some of that got crossed over. This was a map I made for the Zandronum source port, which had Capture the Flag and as a mode. So this is actually a Capture the Flag map secretly. It's got a bunch of items. Originally, I made this map for Team Fortress 2. And I never released the Team Fortress 2 version. But the Counter-Strike version is on my Steam Workshop. I made a Counter-Strike version, which is a bit gutsy. I don't think it's got capture the flag, but I effectively recreated the map. It's still got like its, you know, areas that go above and below. And this staircase is probably, yeah. Oh, the question marks are basically, it's a thing that doesn't exist in this. So I probably should be playing this on Zandrona, but I think there's spawns for deathmatch. So they probably spawn up there from memory. You can definitely tell it was a Team Fortress 2 map because it has like the red and the blue going on here. Yeah, I was like, oh, it's got this bit where you like go up here and you can go pew pew down here. And then, yeah, you could go across the bridge or hide and fight up on the bridge. And then, you know, you could... in Team Fortress 2, this would make more sense because you'd have a soldier just rocket jumping over this whole thing. And then the blue side is egregiously blue. And I also didn't fix the stairs. And also I have a little bit missing out of the stairs here, which is a bit awkward looking. But it was a bit tricky because the layout was kind of like... These have to be special sectors because they're... Or maybe not these ones, but they have to be special sectors when they're on top. How did you say this? I called it cover base. Cover base. I don't know where the cover or the base exactly comes from. And then it's got this kind of sewer area, so you've got two paths to go. As a Counter-Strike map, this is probably lacking a lot of the Counter-Strike kind of ideals. It's got way too much verticality for a map. Like the fact that you can just, you know, fall and die is kind of... I think I had water in the bottom of these in the source version. The room over room, so this is using a Z-Doom feature where there's literally a sector where you can make it room over room. You basically say, hey, there's a sector, and actually I can no-clip and probably show exactly where the chaos is kind of hiding. Somewhere out here. Somewhere out here. But effectively, there is a sector somewhere which has... Oh, I'm walking on it right now. It must be out here. There's a sector somewhere out here which has basically the floors here, and if it's marked with a special sector tag, which only Z-Doom ports can really interpret, I'm actually not sure where this is, then Z-Doom will just be like, oh, that must mean that it's a floor that's here, and it just floats in space. So technically, this extends way down, and then I just have some kind of... In fact, actually, all of these kind of odd textured walls, that's yeah, that's how that's done. So it's a cool effect. I was very fascinated by it, and I very thought that it was an engine limitation of like, oh, you know, I can't deal with no room over room. But honestly, I think it's actually quite earnest to try and deal with it. So point is, you can imagine if this had deathmatch, then this would be okay of a map. I don't think it's amazing, but I like the idea of a deathmatch map. So I wanted to make something like that, and yeah, no, I thought that was cool. I got a couple more to show off. This one is called Corridors. I think this may be the one that doesn't do anything. Yeah, I don't know about this one. I don't know. Unless it was Hexen. Maybe it was Hexen. Let's try and boot up in Hexen. Let's see. Oh, do I even have Hexen? Where is Hexen? I don't have Hexen on. Dang it. Yeah. Okay. Well, we're not going to know Corridors. Quake to the Doom engine. There's a really valiant effort with the Hexen Saturn port. So this one is called To Hell and Back. And I think I was intending for this one to be... This one was where I was really trying a bit more. I was trying to do the Hexen style open world map. So this one's called Docking Bay. And it starts off with... and we've got some enemies. We've got an actual map going on. I've got this kind of like... The light floods into the room kind of effect with the penumbra as well going on here, which is very nice. Flickering floor. Kind of dingy. Not meant to jump in Doom, but... I'd always be a purist. None of my maps have jumping, so I'll tell you that. But if you're fancy, you can spot this door is half open. You can't sneak in or anything. There's a blue key card you'll need in here. I didn't quite get the outside entirely, like, done, but it's an outside. There's stuff going on out there, so that's cool. I like this idea of the balcony kind of area. I put an enemy in my level for once. Oh yeah, the voxel stuff. And yeah, obviously there needs to be more building over there. I think I kind of left it blank because that's sort of where my ideas end. But I did like this kind of area of going around, and then I liked this kind of setup of the imps facing this dead guy here and facing away from the player. So I thought that was kind of fun. Not really too sure the effect of this. I didn't really put any items in here, but I thought it was neat. This starts a script. I tried scripting. It doesn't work. So I didn't do it right. But also this was, when was this? 2015. I barely programmed back then. So once you go through here, this starts to open up. And an imp pops out as well. Then the walls start going a bit green and it starts turning around, and you look at this thinking, oh, did I do another? I did another room over room right here. And then we get a map transition, and we're in another map called Wasteline, because that's a cool word for a sewer. And I feel jealous because Hexen has a level called Effluvium, and Effluvium is so cool. I tried thinking this would expand out to other things, but there's nothing really going on here. I did do one cool thing though, and that is I've got this kind of staircase here. Another sector on top of a sector going on here. But I did have this transparent water, and I was very proud of the fact it turns the screen blue when you walk in it. Yeah, transitions! And that's a pretty subtle transition as well, where I've got the same kind of before and after. There's unfortunately nothing going on in these corridors. And also, it's a very blue sewer, to be fair. But I like the idea of having, like, here's a sewer level, and let's have a sewer transition. The other thing that I sort of was inspired by out of the Hexen stuff is that, yes, so the blue key is there, the blue key carries over. So you can see I've got this, like, this kind of, you know, weird kind of edge here. Because I thought, oh, you need something iconic, because if it just looks like you're going around a few corridors, then, you know, you can't tell what's going on there. But yeah, when you come back, then yeah, you've got the blue key. I've also got this part. I tried doing this part down here, where there's nothing down here, but you may have noticed that it sort of flickers a little bit. That's because I haven't lined up the floor textures that well. This is one of those silent teleports. If you do it well enough, it looks real smooth, and people don't pick up on it. When you unfortunately don't have the back door in the fake room triggered, then it doesn't quite work out as well. Usually you wouldn't have a moving object or a thing really be able to go into the transition area. So if the room just looked like this, then that'd be nice and smooth. But unfortunately it doesn't work that way. So yeah, so my map transition didn't work right. Other than that, there's nothing beyond the blue door. So that's where my idea stopped. And you know me, I sort of throw an idea out and then I go, whatever. So... but I like this one. I really did like what I was going on with here, and I had a few other ideas going on there. Couple more maps to go. Got a couple. Let's see. Definitely need a better texture. Yeah, the gray gets a bit grating. If you know. This one is called Portal Test. I don't think it works anymore. I don't think Doom likes this one. But Doom has, or GZ Doom has actual world portals. So you can actually have reflected walls. Well, some of this just doesn't render right. Like, I'm missing a wall texture there. That's kind of why that's happening. But you can actually have stuff like that, where that's a proper transition to an actual area that's properly transitioned. And then it kind of doesn't work the other way. This didn't render quite right, so... and so did this as well. Yeah, none of this is rendering right, so I don't know what's going on there. Yeah, I need candles and more stuff going on. What is happening with this outside area out here? What am I looking at? Like, what is this gray wall I got going on out here? I'm not sure where this was. I think I was meant to fall through a bit. This doesn't work anymore, and I probably didn't have this working quite right. Yeah, the silent it was meant to be fancy. You can see I'm jumping through the floor here. Yeah, there's nothing really too much going on. I was just fascinated by that kind of stuff. Oh, there you go. You can see some outside rooms on the map, because that's where all these world portals and other things kind of exist. This one's fun though, having a little archway above the portal. But yeah, if it rendered right, it'd be cool. It doesn't render anymore, so. Two more. This one is called dark hallways. It has hallways, and they're dark. I put enemies in this one, but I didn't put any items, so it's a bit brutal. I might give myself weapons just to give myself a fighting chance. But yeah, you got a dude up there. It's a bit weird looking up and down now, isn't it? It's a little bit Rise of the Triad. I had the potential for a key right there, but I don't think I put a key in this level. You can see Zdoom actually goes a bit ham with the blood splatters out there, which is quite interesting, but I don't believe there's anything back there. And if there is, then we'll test it out in a hot second. This looks like it's a lift. Oh my gosh, it is. Maybe I did put the red key in here. I liked experimenting with putting the enemies behind walls finally. Thought it'd be about time to do that. I like this also one with the enemy being up on the ledge that he doesn't see you as you walk down, but then as you start shooting, you start alerting him. Do I need to jump on this one? I think I intended for jumping because come on, this seems obvious, right? Hey, that's okay. Okay. Yeah, true. So for reference, if you ever look up and down in software mode, ooh, it's like panning. Ooh, it's a bit icky. I get it. Fake wall number 1. I wonder how many fake walls I had in my other ones as well. But that was like, I'm primed. I'm ready for that. I think that's a neat tell. I like that. Where it's like, it kind of does look like it points towards that direction, and then you suddenly go, oh, that's where the lamps are. Unfortunately, there's nothing down there, and I've killed all the enemies, apparently. This could be smoother. That's a really long transition as well. But yeah, and then I had this area up here, which I didn't really have fleshed out. But this was another one of those kind of portals. There's actually a portal happening here. Interestingly as well, so Zdoom actually has real portals. Like, I can shoot through here, and they appear at the other side. But I'm definitely going somewhere else on the map, because obviously this would overlap with whatever's through there. So that's what I did. I did an actual portal. And you can actually do portals in Zdoom, and I'd probably say that's the easier way of going about it. Just other than the sound doesn't work, because obviously I'm shooting in front and you can't hear anything, and you probably need to watch out for that if you ever do levels like that. And your map always looks a bit weird as well. But yeah, let's see if I actually had a... Can I give keys? There you go. Look at that, they have a texture for both keys. Oh, I did indeed program the key. Did I program the end of the level? I didn't program a way to get up here. Like, there's actually no way to get up here. It just kind of happens. This is, it's probably Zdoom format. I think I'm not doing anything GZDoom fancy. Maybe that does require GZDoom. So, yeah, I think that's it. That's it for that level. I don't think there's really anything else too much going on. But yeah, look how far deep that is. Why does it have to be that deep? There's no reason it's that far down. I love my verticality. So one last one, one very, very last one, but this one is probably the one I am the most proud of, because it's at least the one that I got most of the way in sort of building something. This one is called Mountain Villa. Put music in, it's so quiet. Oh my gosh, hold on, turn that up. Turn that up, hold on, that's so quiet. Oh, did I not get any of the sound? Oh snap, I haven't been doing any of the sound. This is the only one with sound. I forgot to flick on the desktop audio. None of them had sound, had custom music or anything. I'll try to fix the sound in post. Wait a minute, yeah. This is probably quite fun. There's a bit missing here where it's like the bass probably should have repeated. Gosh, yeah, it is a bit quiet, isn't it? But I had a cool chorus. I liked it. And then it loops. But I was proud of actually throwing in a MIDI composition in the middle of it all, so I'm happy there. I didn't know what to do for ammo, but Mountain Villa, my idea for the map is that it would be a fight through a canyon as you ascend up this river, and there'd be a house or some kind of building at the far end. We don't get that far, but certainly we get some enemies along the way. I like this idea of having the pinkies really have nothing to do, do they? They're sort of fighting each other up there. Oh, dude, I get very Duke Nukem later. I loved this angle for the Manky Bike because he's way too far to actually hit you with anything. I like that, but he's also kind of awkwardly a bit high on a ledge, so I made this nice fun way to walk around and get up to him. I thought that was fun. We've got a bit of a, hey, you can hide here, but just watch out, you got your imps up on the ledge. But he's also standing behind all the pinkies, so we've got a bit of a wiggle room to hit him, so... yeah, I had some ideas. I definitely had some neato ideas for how to go about this. Now, there's also a Hell Knight up there. Unfortunately, this map doesn't go on for too long, but I did do two things. First of all, we've got a little spike that you can actually wander over and get a bit of height to move up onto this ledge. And then, obviously, everyone likes the slight notch in the wall. So this... I properly figured out a poly object. Hexen introduced this, and then it kind of got backported. But yeah, there's an actual secret in here, which I thought was good fun if you could figure that out. And you somehow got my level. Maybe I'll share them. If someone asks, I'll share them. And then yeah, you got the Hell Knight chilling up there again. You know, me with my sectors over sectors. I gotta love them. But then I love this part where I've got the barrel and it's properly scripted to actually do that. And that's when I actually got my scripts working. I figured it out. I finally got it. So very Duke Nukem. Very Duke Nukem because you're not meant to be able to do that. So anyway, that's kind of it for the level. But I did kind of have... I sort of just drew the canyon. And I just went like, let's just keep going. Probably leading to more intricate kinds of scenarios. Disregard the height because this would be more ascending. I have a big love for ascending levels or strongly descending levels. But it would be this like huge snake that goes back and forth and you'd have this kind of river here. And then you'd have this ending here at some point. But yeah, there's another secret somewhere, and I've completely forgotten where it is. Actually, I think I remember exactly where it is. So, as we go across here, there's obviously no back textures, because I haven't exactly done what I needed to do here. But yeah, as we hit up here, because this is where the level sort of ends, I think I hit the secret somewhere in the river part. But unfortunately, the flow doesn't really work as well if you've got a river. Also, you can do a moving floor texture, and I think that would have helped a ton. Yeah, I don't think I did one. I don't think I did one in here. Darn. Where would I have hidden a secret? That's a bit of a weird ledge, though, isn't it? Yeah, your guess is as good as mine where I would have hidden another secret. Come on, I gotta know the secrets in my own map from 8 years ago. Where would this be hiding? Around there? Oh, wait, I think it's here. Yes? No? Yeah, okay. So what did I do here? Ah, yeah, that's, no one's gonna figure that out. Especially because that's underneath the floor already. We got more room over room stuff going on. I thought I was being cheeky. I think it's just kind of cruel, actually, now I think about it. No, that's fair. And I mean, part of, you know, one, these are unreleased. These are purely just files on my hard drive from 10 years ago of just, like, I tried out stuff. The big thing I wanted to do after this was just, like, write more MIDI music. So I've got some other ones, and I might turn them into actual ideas, but, and including this one, I really like the MIDI sound, even if it's really quiet. But I really, I don't know, I'm proud of that jam. I'm proud of, like, this, like, weird synth part at the end. Because you still got that guitar kind of ostinato happening. I thought it was kind of cool. But yeah. Also, somewhere in this WOD, I slammed the PNG of John Cena. Somewhere in there. I don't think he's ever going to show up. I don't think there's anything, because if I go to map 2, you know, we're on underhauls. We're not on anything else. I don't think... Wow. Yeah, so... but I think that's it. That's all the Doom levels I have. I've got, like, MP3 files and other things that I'll probably show off at another... Oh, I've got one more. Oh, snap, I've got a compile.bat file. Okay, alright, we gotta show off one more. Look at my friends level. I haven't seen your friends level. Every WOD that won a CAC award. Oh, good luck on the really long ones. Okay, I haven't seen this one. Maybe this one. I actually didn't double check this one. This one's called could not find script. Okay, it doesn't compile, so never mind. Link in the chat. How long ago? I'll do it just for you. I'll do it just for you. Download only, please. There you go. Is it just Doom 2 compatible? Probably. Let's see. Drag, drop. Here we go. Just for you. Oh, he's got his music. Oh, your mate's way better than me. Look at all this stuff. Oh, your mate's already got dudes on my tail as well. There you go. Also check. Failed to... I'm in 1994. I'm not going to be playing too much more because otherwise we'll be going until midnight. And let's not break the midnight barrier, but... gosh, he's really putting the effort for these voxel objects, hasn't he? Can you break it? No, that'd be a bit too much. Bible. I want to be able to break it. I feel like I'm in the sky right now. I like how I instinctively went on ultra-violence as well. I got no clue what I'm in for, but... Oh, snap, he's got a few dudes over here. As long as you can control them coming around the corner, and it's not too shabby. You're going to want that, thank you. I like this drum and bass going on. Actually, there's not really any bass, it's just all synth. What do you call this? Oh, hi there. Also very nice, it's an actual wall and not a... Oh, he's also doing his sector over sector stuff. Ooh, very fancy. Lower the volume of the music, that's fair. That's fair. The drums are kicking in. The drums are kicking in too hard. Can he shoot through the slopes? Oh, this was another one. I never tested slopes, but slopes exist. You can do slopes and... Man, that's fancy as. He's got his glass going on here and... Whatever's happening there. That's my house.wad. That's the one. Here's some real fancy stuff. I guess, yeah, showing some random custom WOD, but... It's not that random, but still. Doom is a forever extensible game. I think that's kind of one of the take-homes as well. There's definitely so much that you can do with it. There's so many, like, cool things that you can do. It's called Botch. It rhymes with Notch. Unless it's, like, Botchy, the rock star in the 2005 Doom movie. It all comes full circle. Botch like the band. I like this cool ledges here. I actually get a very Turok vibe by having, like, this amount of height going on here. Unfortunately, I've run out of pistol. So we're gonna have to try up. Gonna have to try. Nope. Not a good try. Let's just abandon hope. And let's continue to abandon hope. Okay. As long as the kid... Exactly. And I think Doom will forever be a strong game in terms of... It will forever be a strong game in terms of the community will always be there. There's so much, like, potential for fun levels. And I think in the same way as, like, people should get into MIDI music to, like, get into composition without worrying too much, people should get into Doom levels to understand map design. And I think it's a very fun gateway. Am I meant to be jumping? I'm not too sure if I'm meant to be jumping as well. I'll try not to jump. Ah, I needed one of those. That's nice. Thank you very much. Hopefully we're gonna have... is Dark Age... okay, Dark Ages is about to come out. That as well, yes. I haven't played Doom Eternal, but I've played Doom 2016, and I can safely say it is... fine? I don't love it. I don't really love it. I like his atmosphere going on here. He's certainly punching a ton of enemies behind the corners and stuff. I'm not too sure where his 4 secrets are going to be. Yeah, Doom Eternal's got DLC. Well, I mean, 2016 doesn't have DLC. They strictly dedicated it all towards multiplayer and then wondered why they misjudged their audience. That's a fun one. Ooh, very moody. Because you can do some very fancy colored lighting in specifically GZ Doom. I think that's the one thing GZ Doom does, is the colored lighting. There are 242 enemies. This is not a small level, and if it's more than one level, I will probably just call it after one. I didn't double check how many levels are actually in it. We'll know soon enough. Very moody though. Very moody. And yeah, you can, I mean, as I said, you can extend Doom all you want. I mean, it's an open source engine, and we've got our Revies, so that's fun. None of these are hitting any walls. Ah, man. That's what I get for not fixing for a long time. It's one map wad. Let's commit. Let's try and do this. What's next for the stream? You're gonna have to find out next week, but I'll give you a hint. The time of year is an important factor, just like it was last year. That's it. That's your clue. I will say no more. But you also know next week, so. It feels good to finally be done with Doom. I say playing some other level, but like, I don't know. It's eternal. We'll yeah. It's a secret to everyone, but except for the people who live in the future. I'm gonna go upstairs instead. Upstairs seems more kind. Okay, upstairs seems to have more. Oh no, it's not kind. Oh, and he's added water as well. It's a Zed Doom special right here. Water, which you can actually swim in as well. And potentially drown. Oh, hang on. This was the one place I didn't want to be in. Listen, man, I will say I felt a bit bad because I was abusing all these Zed Doom features and not putting it... and you can drown? Okay, cool. Look at that as well. I've kind of got like the rest of the... Oh my gosh, what's going on here? Okay, I love what he's got going on with the ceiling here. Are these invisible imps? Are these Spectre imps? I'm reminded of the Phantom imps from oh, we've got Phantom Hell Knights as well. He's got some shot. He's pulling all the stops on this one. Certainly, you could say, oh, it's not like MBF compatible, but it's using some fancier features. But he's pulling out all the good ones. Ouch! I'm on 1 health. I'm committing. Let's go for it. Can't see him though. It's a bit of a hassle. I think we're done. And I see a blue key all the way over here. This is a bit of a phallic looking room, isn't it? I think it's Baron, actually. Yeah, okay, I'm just going to grab the blue key and get the heck out of Dodge, if you don't mind. Yeah, that's half of this done. I am going to rip on his music a little bit, I'm sorry. Yeah, he does that, the subtle teleport. That's what you meant to do. You meant to, like, put a little corridor where you can't see too much. And he's also got this going on down here. Alright, just don't let him shoot my knees, and I'm good. Yeah, this is getting kind of perilous. I'm not too sure if he intended that as much, but I'll do it. Oh, backpack, very nice. Just chilling out here. I'm not too sure where he's hiding his secrets. Oh, you laddie, you laddie. You laddie. You man. It is a bit scarce. I've been running out a bit, and I'm down to like 12 shotgun. Did I leave a shotgun? Oh my gosh, hi, I wasn't expecting you to spawn all the enemies behind me, but sure. Part of it is also because I'm shooting like singular enemies with double shotty sometimes, but some of it is also, there's a Hell Knight, or a Baron right there. More Barons than Legacy of Rust. Oh, I don't even have a rocket launcher. These rockets have been a bit removed. It helps, but it's not perfect. Because the backpack only gives you ammo capacity, it doesn't... It gives you a little bit of ammo. But it's mostly just to get your capacity. So once I shoot one more bullet, like this, I'm a bit screwed right now. I've got the key. Yeah, there we go. I was like, hold on, if I can run into an area. That's a key. Oh my gosh. Okay. Also, he's been spawning enemies. That enemy count has been changing, which is a bit annoying. Yeah, running fast isn't the answer. I do hate spawning enemies if it gives you a false sense of how many enemies are actually on the level, but it is easier. Yeah, it's easier to literally spawn them in than to do the teleport thing these days. Because most of the Doom maps, enemies would teleport in by basically they'd start pushing them towards a teleport sector, and then they'd spawn in, and it's like, oh look, there they are. Or you'd open up a little, like, a little slip in the wall, and they'd pop out, basically, because they'd aggro on you. That is fancy. And he's probably using an actual portal there as well. What is this, Realms of the Haunting? No, he didn't die. He's probably still out there. Realms of the Haunts and stuff going on here. Dude, the map doesn't even line up. What am I standing on? To the Garden of Eden! There's imps in my crops. All the crops. Man, this is a graphics card test right here. How many crops can we throw in? Last stream. Tradition. His doors are always a little misaligned. Somewhat it's a bit stylistic, but I'm actually curious if I I am curious if it's intentional anymore. So that door went the other way. There we go. Yeah, the wheat's pretty cool. I probably was killing the stream a little bit. Oh. Did I figure out? I did! I figured it out. You have entered deeply into the infested starport, but something is wrong. The monsters have brought their own reality with them, and the starport's technology is being subverted by their presence. Ahead, you see an outpost of hell, a fortified zone. If you can get past it, you can penetrate into the haunted heart of the starbase and find the controlling switch, which holds Earth's population hostage. That's it. That's it. So, let's load that save for a hot second, because I do want to just no-clip around a little bit. Just explore it, just that tiny bit more. No-clip. Actually, do no-clip 2 in and also no target. I do these for screenshots all the time, but no-clip 2 gives you proper flying around. So we've got this chilling there. I'm actually curious what else is on this map. Just the cave part didn't actually give me anything, which was curious. I can't fully explain that, but I like his sense of verticality going on. I like his bridges. He's probably a bit overkill on some of the voxels and the wheat. Yeah, you see this? It's like, oh, this was because this is where we ended the did the teleport. Yeah, you can feel that happen, can't you? There you go. Oh boy, yeah, wow, that's happened a bunch. That's happening a bunch while I'm flying around. Okay. And then yeah, oh, I like it. I like what he's done here. Nice scenery, nice stuff. Slopes, gotta love the slopes. There's fun architecture. Whatever's happening in the basement underneath here, which I apparently can't seem to fly down into. There you go. Oh, I can't fly into the basement. It's somewhere down here. Yeah. He's done a good job. There you go. I like this part as well. With the shadow enemies. Very neat. Don't know where his secrets are. But, you know, he's done a good. He's done a good job. Oh, I found one. It was right here. Can't you tell? Oh no, if I just, like, stop no-clipping here. Oh, there we go. Where did this lead to? We'll never know, because I did it wrong. I went in via the wrong way. Oh, there we go. Ah. I do wonder if jumping is part of the equation. Maybe. Love his railings. Wow. Like, that's all voxel. There's no texture going on in any of that, so... yeah. Very cheeky. Anyways, we'll call it there. With that, thank you guys so very much for watching, or not watching sometimes. I don't know, some people just listen, or tune in late. But if you enjoyed it, or you didn't enjoy it, you can follow anyways on Twitch, 8:30 PM Australian Eastern Daylight Time. And yeah, no, thanks for joining, thanks for watching all the stuff. If you miss VODs, they're all on YouTube, and I'll fix the audio on some of that. Next time, new game, exactly. Technically, this is the newest game I will probably play on my channel for a while, until there's a new Night Dive port of something. Because all of these id ports have all been less than a year old, so... but it's been great fun. It's been really great fun playing it, and I really hope all of you, yeah, enjoyed it, get inspired to make your own stuff, whatever it may be. So yeah, stay safe, eat your greens, don't stay up too late, and misgender the cacodemons all the time, because, yeah. Have a good one, everyone. Peace!